heat on the beat. Dallas pride flows from head to feet.
You should subscribe to Maverick's Digest and drink water.
Mavs Digest, better strapping tight. We ballin' with the best shot under bright lights. Luka dropping dimes, crowd holding his breath. Opponents step in, they bout to meet death. Legends of the game, history we claim. From Dark's fatal ways to Luka's fame. Teams on the grind, making heads spin. Dallas crew strong, we gunning for the win. Locked tight, no open lanes. Swatting shots down, relentless campaigns. Fast break, hustle, never miss a stride. From practice to game, shit Texas pride. Mavericks, we rise, no fear in our eyes. Step onto the court, we cutting ties. Mavericks Digest, bring the heat on the beat. Dallas pride flows from head to feet.
Chat, what's good? Hold on, I'm on the wrong one. Obviously, I'm not prepared. What's good, everybody? How y'all doing? Hopefully, y'all doing well this Sunday. We at the finish line, somewhat, kind of, sort of. It's the final regular season game of the season. 82 long ones. It's been a crazy year. People getting injured, people getting sick, people getting traded. But we here though. We're here. Game 82. Yup. It's been a wild season. Sorry I couldn't go live the other day. I wanted to, but something came up. I'm okay. But we're good, though. Let me try and get myself together. I'm obviously not prepared fully for this. But how y'all doing, man? It's Sunday. How y'all living? How's life for y'all? How's y'all weekend going? Let me see. What's good, Timeless? How you doing? Tillman's doing good? That's good. Last day of school type of feeling. Yeah, it's like the last day of school. Yeah. Oh, man. I don't know, kind of bittersweet, if you ask me. At least that's how I feel about this. It is definitely bittersweet. Like, I don't want it to end because it's not ending the way I want it to end, if you know what I mean. It's like, dang, we were supposed to end a different way. I don't want it to end. But, there's always next season. Things will get better. Hopefully we do not get Kevin Durant. If you haven't checked out my video, check it out because I am 110% against us getting Kevin Durant. I truly believe anybody who thinks we should get Kevin Durant or thinks that we are going to get Kevin Durant, you just not in the right headspace. Not in the right headspace. But I think next year, I don't know. If I'm being honest with y'all, chat, if I'm being completely honest, sorry, I'm cleaning up my desk. I've been working at my desk this past weekend, so like, I got trash everywhere. But if I'm being honest, like, I really don't know how much faith I have in this team next year. Like, obviously, I'll be optimistic. I'll enjoy watching the team. Like, I love the Mavericks. But as far as, like, how far can we really go, it's really hard for me to tell. I've got to see it before I can really, like, put my stamp on it that we can definitely hang with them next year. Obviously, on paper, we look really good. We got Derrick Lively, we got Daniel Gafford, we got AD, PJ. Like, that's a good big man lineup. And then, obviously, with our guards, without Kyrie, it's tough. Without Kyrie, it's very tough. But obviously with Brandon Williams, that unlocks a lot for us, which is really, really good. We've got Dante and Spencer possibly returning. We don't know. Both of them are on expiring contracts this year. So this summer we have to decide if we bring them back. There's Jaden Hardy. Who knows if he's going to be here. But we got some good things too. You know what I'm saying? Like we got Caleb Martin, great defender. I really like what I'm seeing from him. A lot of hustle. We got Max Christie. Regardless of how you feel about Max Christie, he will be a good player, whether that's a role player or more. He will be fine. Obviously, we got Najee Marshall, the GOAT, right? So there are a lot of things to be positive about. There's a lot of good things going on with this team. It's just a matter of can they get it done. And without Kyrie for the majority of next year, it's going to be very, very, very tough. But But just some of my thoughts. Just some of my thoughts I've been thinking about this team lately and just reflecting. I think that return game for Luka really did a number on me. I don't know. I'm feeling all the emotions all over again. You know what I mean? Who do you think they'll sign? Kai Jones or Kessler? I think it'll be Kai Jones. Honestly, I think it'll be Kai Jones. I mean, we've got... The problem is Kessler Edwards is a clone of Omax. A lot of people would rather see Edwards and Omax, but it's like I don't think we just get rid of Omax. Like, I don't know. KD is good, but for us, I don't think we need KD because we have talent, but getting KD is getting washed. Homie's like 37. Let's try to stay young, right? Marcel, do you work on Sundays and holidays? I'm off weekends, holidays. Well, technically, like I'm technically working right now. I'm on call. So if my team needs me, I'm working. But I did a little bit of work this morning for a little bit. My issue with us, the offense is very random and shaky when our defense doesn't look good. Sometimes that just makes it worse because our defense is supposed to carry. But I hope we target a Kobe White or Colin Sexton type of guard and maybe Austin Reeves. Doubt we get Austin Reeves. Colin Sexton, however, I feel like Colin Sexton could be a reality with the Jazz in the lottery. And there's a lot of good guards upcoming draft. If they decide to just keep building, maybe we could pick up Colin Sexton. I wouldn't mind that. I also like Kobe White a lot. I've always liked Kobe White. Also, the other guard in Chicago, Ayo Dosunmu. Not sure what happened to him. He had a really good run a few years ago. Not sure what happened. Let me see. Did the Grizz clinch their... Nah, they're in the play-in. Grizzlies are in the play-in. I hope Nico ends up broken alone. He deserves it. Yeah. Maybe even worse. Let me see. Jazzy said, my thoughts are 1, get a new guard. 2, get a new forward. Honestly, I just think we need a new guard. Don't be surprised, y'all, if this offseason is very quiet. Don't expect a repeat of last offseason. We could draft somebody, sign one player, make one trade, and that'll be it. And it'll all be very minor. Possibly get Dennis Smith Jr. I'm just saying. My wife switched teams for Anthony Davis. Your wife's a trooper, bro. Your wife's a trooper. Appreciate you rocking in Kentucky. Are you in Kentucky? Trade 80 for Hero and Ware. Ooh, I like Ware. So, let's talk about that. Trading 80 for Hero and Ware, I would be for that if we're going for a rebuild. Because if you trade 80, let's just say, I'm not saying that this is like a legitimate trade we should do, but let's just say we trade 80 for Hero, Ware, and some draft picks. Cool. Move Klay. I look at Kyrie. I'm like, we'll figure something out. I don't want to trade you while you're injured, so we'll figure something out. Honestly, the rebuild of this team might be better than this small championship window. Let me know in the chat. What would you rather see? An automatic rebuild or trying to fight for a championship in the next 2-3 years? I'm kind of leaning more towards, let's just rebuild. Let's just get some young guys, some draft picks, and just see what we can do. Rebuilds aren't always bad. They're actually kind of fun. You kind of see who's good enough to stick around and who goes. I feel like the next season we should try to trade for someone like Dyson Daniels. That would be nice. Do you think AD let Luka have all the spotlight when Luka played the Mavs? I don't know. I feel like some of the guys that play with Luka this year maybe didn't try their best on defense. However, he did hit tough shots. The 7 threes, a lot of those threes were very tough. He shot one over Derrick Lively. So I'm not trying to say they gave it to Luka, but I'd also argue they didn't try their best against Luka. Quentin Grimes, why get Ware when we have a clone of him named Derrick Lively? I don't know. Ware is really good, though. No AD, no Lively, PJ, and Klay today. Yep, it'll be a very quiet day. In 2 years that I worked in Marina, I missed only one Sunday. Telling you're a workhorse, bro. Luka returning shows that snakes are definitely in the grass organization. I paid them fools. I just want it to be known. Mark Cuban is not being blamed for this. I promise you. I'm on the side of Luka Doncic. Whoever Luka's cool with, I'm cool with. Luka always talks to Mark Cuban. Since the trade, he has addressed him. They've hugged. They've talked. Mark Cuban said that they still talk. If Luka still talks to Mark Cuban, Jason Kidd and Kyrie, I ain't got beef with them. But I know who he's got beef with, and that's who I got beef with. Ware and Lively on the same team doesn't make sense. I just want big players. I just want a team full of tall people. What's good, Bark on top? They're both honestly the same, only that Ware can shoot threes, yeah. A rebuild isn't a bad idea. That's what I'm saying. Rebuild's not too bad. I've been all for the rebuild around PJ, Gafford, and Lively. Okay. Yes, let's go a young future star just for Nico to trade. Okay, I need everybody to realize that he didn't trade Luka just because he's good. He has some weird personal vendetta against Luka. So a lot of people feel like if we get a good young star, oh, what's the point? Nico's just going to trade him. Stop. That's not true. Because that's not why we traded Luka. We didn't trade Luka because he was good. We traded Luka because our GM's an idiot. And yes, you could use an argument that he would do it again, but no, he's got favorites. He's got favoritism. He didn't draft Luka, right? That was the old guard, the old GM. They drafted Luka. Nico didn't draft him. Nico wanted AD. He's here. Nico wanted Kyrie. He's here. PJ Gafford, all those guys. So if we get another good young player, don't freak out and worry, oh no, he's going to get traded. That's not true. I'm not trying to give Nico more credit than I should, but like, you have to understand, nobody gets good players just to get rid of them. There's always a reason. Malcolm says, fight for championship? That's fair. I want to rebuild. Don't mind me. I've eaten all day. We got the best front court in the league with an all-star point guard. Rebuild's out of the question. No, that's fair. So, guys, who would you pick? Ware or Lively? I'd probably pick Ware. What about y'all? Ware looks very promising. I mean, I know what I get out of Lively. I just want to see Lively healthy, bro. I want Lively to stay healthy. Like, give me a full season, Lively. Stop getting hurt. Mavs should start Gafford. Love Lively. He's not 100% true. Rebuild. Start over, but first get rid of Nico. Maybe Kid as he signed off on trading Luka. Kid did not sign off on trading Luka. Nope. That's not true. We're going to stick to the reports and not make up, let's not try to make up things that aren't true. The only people that knew about the trade were Rob Pelinka, Nico, and the Dumonts. Jason Kidd was not involved. Trust me, that doesn't make sense. We traded Luka because he wanted to save money and he got paid by the Lakers under the flipping table. You can't prove that. If we had Quentin Grimes, then we could possibly trade him and Spencer for a great offensive player and defensive player. I miss my man Quentin Grimes. He's hooping. I see Max Christie and the boys warming up. Ooh, ooh, ooh. William, Exum, Max, Gaff, and Najee, the starters. Okay. Hey, Brandon Williams gets a start? Okay. That's my guy. Thanks, Marcel. I'll go rebuild Mavs. Doesn't seem like a bad idea, 2K. Go ahead. See what you can do. You think Ja Morant is going to finger gun the crowd? He's going to boom, throw the grenade. I kind of like that Selly. Like, that's actually pretty good Selly. I like it. If we going to do a rebuild, we need, like, players with star potential. You just need draft picks, honestly. If you rebuild, you just need draft picks. I doubt Kid would ever trade a generational talent for glass bones and paper mache skin Davis. You have to understand that Jason Kidd played and won a championship with Dirk. Jason Kidd knows how close Dirk and Luka are, and I highly doubt Jason Kidd would betray Dirk like that. I highly doubt that. And I want to ask y'all a question. I asked my Discord this other day, and it's just to start conversation. Again, I'm not trying to sympathize. I'm not trying to, hold anybody less accountable than the other person. But really quick in the chat, let me know, out of 100%, how much blame do you give Nico Harrison and how much blame do you give the ownership? Do you give it 50-50, 75-25, 80-20? Let me know how much blame you give Nico versus the ownership. And I want to see something. I want to start a conversation. We got 16 minutes, so go ahead. I'm going to eat my jambalaya. I'll tell you mine. I give 80% blame to Nico, 20% blame to the ownership. And I can explain why. I'll wait for the chat to respond. It's all on Nico because he took advantage of the new owners not knowing basketball business. You wanted something. Nico got brainwashed. Oh, you think Nico got brainwashed? You're giving the owners too much credit. 75-25 Nico. That's fair. More to the ownership because they behind all of it. 80 to the ownership because I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it's true, they said the owners forced Nico to trade him. We don't know that to be true. Marcel, I hit on the what the Kobe 8 got 8.5. Okay. There's nothing to betray. Kid is a coach he wanted. I don't know what you're talking about. I would do 70% Nico, 30%, but explain. Okay. Okay, so this is where I'm at with this whole who's to blame. And I need y'all to listen to me. Hear me out. And then I want to hear what you guys think. I love having conversations. I give 80% blame to Nico and 20% blame to the owners. The way I came to this is we can only go off of the reports that we know. We have to take what's being reported to be true. We can't fabricate our own thinking and what we think happened. Let's go off of what we know. What we know is that Nico did not draft Luka. Nico was not here when we got Luka. He was not here when we won a championship with Dirk. He has no ties to this organization or this city. So obviously, the reports of him being power hungry, a tyrant, we'll take that to be true, and that he wants his team to look the way he wants his team to look. You get the Dumonts. Patrick Dumont and whatever the old lady is, Miriam Adelson, come in, they buy the team. It has been reported they know nothing about basketball. They own property and casinos and resorts. They know nothing about basketball, right? So, Mark Cuban sells the team, and he was supposed to be made the president of operations, but the NBA, for whatever reason, wouldn't allow that stipulation put in the bill of sale. So, unfortunately, it didn't happen. Nico, it has been reported that Nico went to Rob Pelinka about the Luka trade. He then went to Dumont about the Luka trade. Both of them were like, are you serious? Are you joking? Are you really going to do this? Right? Trade goes through. Huge backlash, right? Huge backlash. There's reports that they're going to lose millions of dollars, right? Hear me out. Nico Harrison got the guy he wanted, 80. Wanted him for years. He got him. The Dumonts, if people said this was a money move, listen to me. If people, like a lot of people say, that this was all a money move, do you lose more money by keeping Luka and paying the luxury tax? Or do you lose more money by trading Luka, losing games, losing money, losing fans, less ticket sales, less concession sales, less jersey sales? Which one loses you more money? As a businessman, he trusted his advisor. Dumont trusted his advisor, Nico Harrison, to make the right move. I'll pull up a picture of Patrick Dumont if you don't know what he looks like. He does not look like someone that knows a single thing about a sport. Looks like that only sport that he's ever had or ever encountered was competitive eating, hot dog eating contests. Like, the man does not look like he has played a sport a day in his life. So anytime he talks about basketball or sports, it goes out one ear and out the other. Dude sounds like a complete idiot. He trusted Nico. Mark Cuban trusted Nico. The only reason why I still give the ownership 20% blame is because when Nico came to him about this trade, the first thing they should have done was like, hey, Mark, Nico wants to trade Luka. Does this sound like a good idea? You pretty much built this whole empire before I got here. You are the history of the Mavericks. You were there when he got drafted. You said you would rather divorce your wife than trade Luka. Should we do this? That's all he had to do. That's all Patrick Dumont had to do was consult with his other owner. Even though he's a minority owner, Mark Cuban is a very important minority owner because the majority of Mavericks history involves Mark Cuban. He's still there, still a part owner. All he had to do was say, hey, Mark, that guy you hired, Nico, wants to trade Luka. Does that sound a good idea? No. Boom, you're fired. End of story. End of story. If it's a money move, you don't trade Luka. Because you're losing more money now by trading him than you would if you kept him. I put more blame on Nico. I put way more blame on Nico. 80%. It was his idea. He tricked the owners into thinking it was a good idea. I do not think he finishes his contract. I do believe he will get fired. Probably next year. I don't think he's going to finish out his contract. I truly believe he will be fired next year. Called Shaq a hard worker. When Patrick Dumont called Shaq a hard worker, that should have been all we needed to know. To see that you don't know nothing about basketball, bro. What? Shaq was pushing 400 pounds, dog. What? Hard worker? Crazy. Crazy. But yeah. I think that the Dumonts and the Adelsons bought the Mavericks as a money move. They thought, okay, cool, you got Luka. Okay, cool, you're making it to the finals. You're doing all this cool stuff. We want to invest in that. Cool, we'll buy the team. Next year, all right, Nico, we're not doing too well. Guys are injured. What are we going to do? Going to trade Luka? He's hurt. We can get AD. He's good. I believe you. Boom, sets it through, right? So, let me know if y'all agree with me. Like I want to hear y'all feedback after hearing me little rant about the Dumonts and Nico. What do y'all think? Y'all see where I'm coming from? I'm not trying to defend anybody. The owners are still at fault. They should have consulted with Mark Cuban. I feel like owners should always consult with other owners when a trade is about to happen, especially something this big. Like, keeping Mark Cuban in the dark was the wrong move. You should not have done that. Nico is not your boss. Nico did not hire you. Nico isn't paying you. You should have gone to Mark Cuban. But I want to know if y'all think that, where I'm coming from makes sense. Dumont looks like he put on a bowl on his head and trimmed around it. Well, this was an intentional money move in the sense that they knew the backlash. Plan B to move the team in case they can't get their casino resort. If you move the team to Vegas, you still make less money. It's still a loss of money. It's still a loss of money if you move the team to Vegas. I promise you. When it comes to TV money and exposure, you want to be in Dallas. I promise you. You want to be in Dallas. You don't want to be in Vegas. All right, Marcel. I traded Kyrie for Jaren Jackson Jr. You madman. Patrick is pairing Nico and Kid Kyrie. Kid and Kyrie had nothing to do with this. Kobe got mad because of Shaq not putting in the hard work, and Lakers had to pick either build around Kobe or Shaq, and they picked to build around Kobe Bryant. Exactly. We get Jokic next season. Oh, brother. Let's get it. Nico Harrison should have been fired when he made the trade. Well, I believe he can still get fired. I think the owners want to just wait and see. Like, all right, let's see what happens. Let's see how bad this can really be, right? If they don't fire him, then, hey, I think that they were all in bed together with this plan. If they do fire him, yeah, they trusted him, and that was a wrong move. Marcel, I'm picking up what you're putting down. Yeah, see what I'm saying? I'm not trying to, there's still people at fault. But you should have talked to Mark Cuban. Should have talked to him. Nico would have been fired. The biggest headline of this year would have been like, Luka almost got traded if Nico Harrison put this through, but then it got stopped because he got fired. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would have been huge if we found out that Nico tried to trade Luka and he got fired because of it. That would have been absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Dumont looks like he has a toupee. He really does. I think we should come up with better content and stop talking about the exact same 3 for 3 continuous months. I agree. But it's my channel, so anyway. Malcolm says makes sense. Yeah. At least Nico should have gotten Reeves as a second player, bro. Should have happened regardless, but it is what it is. I just don't get how you're an owner that knows nothing about basketball and don't ask other owners for opinions. It's always good to get other. Yes, it's okay to be an owner. Now hear me out. I would be totally cool having owners that don't know jack diddly about basketball, but they stay in the back, they don't say or do anything, they sign checks, and they go about their way. There's a lot of owners that are like that. Without looking it up, who's the owner of the Washington Wizards? I couldn't tell you, and I grew up in Maryland. Couldn't tell you. But the owner of the Washington Wizards signs checks and goes about his day. Boom, 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 right? Horrible franchise. But with the Mavs, it's like, I'm cool with if my owners don't know anything, but we have competent people actually making the decisions. The other end of that spectrum is, for example, the Cowboys. Jerry Jones does everything. He runs the entire organization. Every decision is made by him, and they're never good. I don't want that either. I don't want an ownership that wants to strong arm their way into a championship thinking they know how to do it, and they don't. So that's just me. That's just me, though. That's me. Dumont is Buddy Pine and Luka was Jack while Luka's dad is Mr. Incredible. Dumont looks like his brother in Tom Shaw. What's good, Marcel? What's good, that Canadian? Kyrie always had been the team killer. That's not true. Not necessarily. The amount of tourism involved with Vegas and the amount of money that flows through there is insane. Look at it. You have to understand. Dallas is still a bigger market than Vegas. When it comes to TV, when it comes to TV media, it's bigger, way bigger in Dallas. You can check the numbers. Like Vegas has sports teams. I promise you, people like tourists aren't going there. Hey, let's go check the Raiders. Not happening. Also, if you move the team to Vegas, do you not make more money with Luka as your headliner versus whatever the hell we have now? I'm just saying. If you just move the team to Vegas with Luka, you still make a lot of money. We got no headline, right? Gave this team 23 plus years of my life. They, new owners, can take a few months of bashing. Hey, I'm not saying stop bashing them. Trust me. I ain't going to tell you stop bashing them. You keep on, put up the good fight. You know what I mean? The Raiders and Knights sure don't have any issues with ticket sales, just saying. Comparatively, who sells more tickets, the Cowboys or the Raiders? Someone check it up. Someone look it up for me. Who sells more tickets, the Raiders or the Cowboys? Someone look it up. Is the Derrick Lively donation stuck at 298? No, I can update it. Where is he at now with points? How many points does Derrick Lively have? I'll update it. He's been out for so long, I just stopped touching it. Amount of Kyrie worship is being done here is crazy. I like how Vipin creates this do y'all know what fallacies are? Right? If you're intelligent enough, you know what a fallacy is. Vipin always comes in here and does a straw man fallacy where he creates this person or this idea and he attacks it. He's attacking Kyrie when no one's talking about Kyrie right now. The amount of Kyrie worship is being done here is crazy. Who's talking about Kyrie, bro? You brought him up. You called him a team killer just a while ago. Are you fighting with yourself? Do you have schizophrenia? We can talk about it. No judgment. Just saying. Just saying. The Cowboys sells more. The Cowboys sell more tickets than the Raiders. And the Cowboys are trash. I'm sure the Raiders are trash too. I don't watch a lot of football, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. There is money to be made in Dallas. There is money to be made in Dallas. Work on the rage, mate, brother. I got faith in you. Keep up the good fight. Man, Cowboys for life. I can't say too much. I'm a Saints fan. They're saying that the Saints should get Shedeur Sanders. If we get Shedeur Sanders, we may have a Saints Digest with yours truly on there. The only reason why I haven't done Saints Digest is I just don't feel like talking about football, especially about the Saints. I really don't. I love my team. I rep them to the fullest, but I will admit I'm a casual. I'm only there when they're doing good. When they're bad, I wear my jersey. I wave the little flag. I'm like, all right, whatever. Why not go for the former Warriors, KD and Klay? Their Achilles tears, the Klay's knee injury, KD's recent injury. They're part of the reason 17 Warriors team swept LeBron. Yeah, that was like 8 years ago? 9 years ago? 8 years ago? Yeah, 8 years ago. Not doing it again. Ain't the same. The Saints are literally next door. They are, but still. I met more Cowboys fans than Raiders fans. I live in England. Just saying, man. Just saying. Marcel in his Kendrick Perkins mode. Is it because I'm eating? Vipin, you really got to try hard at that. Vipin, I invite you to the halftime show. I know you probably won't. Whenever, I've had many trolls come through my chat, and I always invite them to the halftime show to have a conversation, and they never do. But I invite you. Open door. Open door invite. Rangers make more ticket money sales due to the amount of games, but they still won't be a bigger franchise than Cowboys. Yeah, I mean, the Cowboys, because there's only like, excuse me, there's only like 16, 17 games of football. There's like over 100 games of baseball. That makes sense. But yeah, the Cowboys are still bigger than the Rangers. Cowgirls, like, check in. We talking bums. How y'all do, Mavs Digest? What's good, Philly Eagles? What's good? Whatever you're eating look good, though. Hey, yo, jambalaya, dog. I make good jambalaya, man. I don't know if y'all can really see it. It's fire. Absolutely fire. Marcel, change thumbnail giant plan. I'll keep it up for clickbait. Oh, will you trade up your Legends jersey for a Shanghai Sharks Hardy jersey? Maybe. If Jane Hardy plays overseas, I'll get his jersey. The Cowboys flight reacts. Ooh. If you don't get on, you're just a guy talking my smack behind the screen. Hey, I always invite everybody to come to the halftime show, man. Open door invite. If you have a lot to say, come say it to me. We can have a conversation. And you can ask anybody in the chat. I'm respectful to everybody that comes on the halftime show. I'm respectful to everybody. I'm a nice guy. Cowboys are set up for a good year. Dak is back and healthy. We are keeping our important players. We just need to hit on our number 1 draft pick and somehow get a running back. We're going to be all right. Didn't y'all just get a new quarterback? Isn't he supposed to replace Dak when he eventually gets hurt? Marcel is nothing apart from taking cheap shots, calling me a troll. If you're not a troll, then come on the halftime show. We could have a conversation. You could prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. I love when people prove me wrong. I love being wrong because I don't think I'm right all the time. Prove me wrong, bro. If you're not a troll, come on the halftime show. But if you don't, then that's what you are. Where are the mods? I gave him the day off. It's the last game of the season. Gave him the day off. To be honest, I feel like I'm mod worthy being an OG. You know what, Ronnie? You've been around for a while. I'll make you a mod. I'll make you a mod. Let me see. There we go. There you go, Ronnie. You're a mod. You are always here. It's funny. Most of the mods on this channel are just people who asked. And I'm like, okay, cool. You're a mod. Can Kyrie be traded? Yeah, but should he? No. No. You don't even want to trade someone who's injured, especially with that kind of injury. You can still get something for him, but what does a mod even do? They just keep up with the chat. Ronnie's been here long enough. He should know how I go. If I want it gone, get it gone. But someone like Vipin, he can stay. You don't have to don't kick Vipin out. Don't kick Vipin out. Don't mute him. Like, he's fine. It's whenever people start being disrespectful to each other, then get them out of here. If they're disrespectful to me, I don't care. Trust me, y'all can't hurt my feelings. I promise y'all can't hurt my feelings. But if you see somebody attacking someone else, get them out of here. Ja Morant really pretended to throw a grenade against the Nuggets. I loved it. How you been, Marcel? I've been good. Hey, Drizzle, how you been? When you moving to Vegas? Oh! Never been, never will. Actually, no, I won't say never. I may go 1 year. I've never been to Vegas. Always thought about it, though. But anyway, game should be starting soon, and I don't have my stream up, so let me get myself together. Not Fubo. Forgot Fubu is a clothing brand. Trade Nico, we should. Ja got the best celebration. I love it. Is this the first playing game? No, this is the last game of the season. The first playing game will be on Tuesday. We will be live for that. All right, got my stream up. Cool, we're chilling. Seeing Dirk mimicking Ja was so funny. I love Dirk is awesome. Always good. I'm super excited for the play. And yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, I don't know. I can't really like explain how I feel right now. I'm kind of indifferent. It's like, cool, if it happens, all right. If not, all right. I feel like I can't lose. If we somehow make it deep in the playoffs, cool, I get to watch my team play more, play good basketball. If we fail early, cool, we're in the lottery. I can't lose. So yeah, first game of the play-in should be on the 16th, which is actually on Wednesday, not Tuesday. Am I tripping? Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's on Wednesday, so they've got like 3 days off, so that's good. I'm not here to be right, but you seem very adamant to be right. That's the problem. I have admitted many times, Vipin, you can ask the chat. I've admitted many times when I'm wrong. I don't have to be right. I've said, I think from the start of this channel, I have said, I don't ever claim to know everything, and I don't claim to always be right. I just voice my opinion, and I can support my opinion. You, however, just say things. All right, Marcel, I'll put the game on my TV, but by the way, what do you watch it on? I watch it on Mavs TV. I watch it on Fubo. Just another little subscription service. Yeah, recently I haven't been excited, but I'm excited because I think we could beat the Thunder, and my friend is a diehard Thunder fan. Man, it depends on the health. We just got to be healthy, that's all. Marcel, are you going to possibly stream some playoff games if Mavs get eliminated, like Slightly Biased is going to do? I'm thinking about it. I might put it up to a vote on the channel when the playoffs start, whenever we get eliminated, of who do you want to watch me go live for? The problem is we've got other channels that will probably go live. Like, if you want to watch Luka, or, if you want to do a watch-along for the Lakers and Luka, our channel, Lakers Digest, will be doing live watch-alongs. I might be over there as well to help them out. I think that actually might be a good idea. Let me actually get in touch with them. Hold on. Yeah, I might do that. Like, you also do collabs with other playoff teams' channels. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I may just hop on, like, a Thunder stream, and whenever they're playing, or the Lakers, or any of our other Digest channels that may be going live. You watching the Lakers Digest? Yeah, I might hop over there for, like, a game or two just to help them out. Because I don't think they've done... I think they've done, like, maybe 1 or 2 streams. Our price tag for Lively is too much. Keep that, man. That's our new Dirk. Whew. Man. Marcel, what's your price tag on Lively? Oh, man, you got to give me, like, 2 first-round picks and your best young player. Yeah, I'm not selling on the pennies no more. Nah, just that thumbnail and Gav looks so different without headband. Yeah, they're kind of old pictures. Next year I'll have updated thumbnails, but yeah, Gafford looked weird in that one. I don't really put Gafford on a lot of thumbnails that aren't like just still photos. Watch the Rockets. I don't know if there's a Rocket Digest. We have a Spurs Digest. I don't know about a Rockets Digest. We might. So, we'll see. Warriors versus Thunder. I think the Thunder will beat them. I don't know. Jimmy's been on a heater. I don't want to believe. I don't want to believe that the Thunder are a fluke. Like, we beat them last year. We made it to the finals. Like, yeah, you lost to a team that made it to the finals. But, and this is me being a basketball fan, not just a Mavs fan, like a basketball fan. The Thunder should be able to go all the way. They should. If they don't, I said it earlier, like a few weeks ago to a friend of mine. To me, if the Thunder can't make the finals this year, it's a failed season. You have how many wins? This was the best season in Thunder history, and you can make the finals again? Some ain't right on this team. You're a regular season team. How many times have we seen the Jazz and Nuggets do great in the regular season and just flame out in the playoffs? Several times. That's just me, though. Yeah, Thunder aren't invincible, but they are a real contender. Yeah. The team that has the best chance to beat them, in my opinion, is the Warriors. Yeah, because Jimmy just does a lot for that team. Once if we get eliminated, watch Warriors, maybe. Marcel, if we bounce and play in, will you continue streaming anything or just videos only until next season? We'll see. We'll see. You know, it is Mavericks Digest, so it'd be kind of weird if I'm streaming like just 2 random teams on this channel. So that's why I'm probably going to hop on other teams. If we do flame out early, I might take like a week off to just enjoy time off and then pop back every now and then. I will give you all a heads up. This summer, don't expect daily content. I will post as often as I can, but I'm not going to stress post. And last summer I stress posted. It was my first off season, and I had no idea what to post some days, and I was stressing out as I was uploading. I'm not going to stress post this summer. If there's nothing to talk about, there's nothing to talk about. I want to give you all good content, important information, news, and updates. I'm posting just to post. You feel me? So there may be less videos this summer. But I do plan on going live at least once a week over the summer. And it won't always be basketball related. It may be just me gaming. I got to get in touch with Gafford. He's supposed to come on the stream this summer, so that'll be fun. If we got to pick up any non-star without trading a player, who would you want? Give me Dyson Daniels. He's not at the top of my list, but he's just one player. Or who's the dude on the Pelicans? I keep forgetting his name, but I can see his face. Not Herb Jones. Trey Murphy. Give me Trey Murphy. You want to watch the lottery and such? Oh, yeah. We're going to go live for the draft. We're definitely going live for the draft. I'll do a video once when the lottery odds are revealed in the draft. You know, I'm also going to make videos over the summer leading up to the draft on certain players to keep an eye out for if the Mavs select them. Pros, cons, why we should get them, why we should avoid them, stuff like that. Bro, whenever they traded Luka, I woke up like 2 minutes after. I was recording content for my second channel, and my phone was blowing up, and so I threw it on my bed because it was annoying, and I kept hearing it go off, so I had to stop recording, look at my phone, and people are like, come on, Marcel, go live, go live, go live. I'm like, why? Luka got traded. No, he didn't. I checked Twitter. I'm like, bro, they're saying it's a joke, or like, you know, Shams got hacked. Like, no, it's real. Yeah, when Luka got traded, I was like in the middle of something. It was crazy. Trey Murphy, 20 points per game. Yeah. Would you consider Laurie a star? I guess. Star is such a skewed term now. He's a really good player. It's like you got star, all-star, and superstar. Wherever you want to place them. But anyway. Let's see how we do. I think we can win tonight, honestly. Then you got G League gang. Gang. I literally just woke up when I found out about the Luka trade. I was like, WTF happened while I was asleep. It was that guy like 11 p.m. Central Time, so I know a lot of people are like, what? Woke up very unhappy. Very unhappy. Oh, man. Is AD the best player in the play-in? Sure, maybe. I don't know. Is Kyrie leaving this offseason? No, he's not. That trade broke out around midnight. Did he go to sleep till like 3 or 4? Yeah, I remember I was up for a few hours live, just like in shock. I was vacationing and I was in a hotel with my friends. I went insane that night. It rocked the world, bro. The amount of money the tickets dropped by is wild. No need to get too invested in this game. We know we're playing the Kings in the play-in. Yeah, it's like... It doesn't really matter who wins. It's just I like watching the guys do well. If someone has a good game, I like talking about it. Marcel will go live to do Stars Digest and Mavs lose the play-in. You know what? I got to learn more about hockey because I would love to do all the Dallas teams digest channels, but I need to learn hockey. I don't know anything about hockey. I've been to a few Star games. They're always fun. Just got here. What's good, Marcel? What's good, Z-Man? I was recording my gaming video, and when I was done, my friends was calling about it, so I couldn't pick up. And when I was eating, everyone spammed me about the trade. I thought they were just trolling me. I thought so too. Unhappy still not the word. Marcel, love AD, but health should have been more important in this trade. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. Only thing Kyrie is leaving next season is the injury report. Yeah, Kyrie ain't going nowhere. Wait, what trade happened? No, we're just going over the Luka trade. Where were you when the trade went down? I was recording content for my second channel, and I was like, huh? Why would this happen? Even the Cowboys? All right, slow down. Slow your roll. Every Dallas team but the Cowboys. Hate to break it to you, Z, man. We traded Quentin Grimes to 76ers. Yeah, that was also a bad one. Sorry to tell you, bro. Yeah, I remember watching your live after the trade. You crashed out, but I couldn't understand. I had to get it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really like in a crash out mood about it no more, but I'm more open to talking about it. Am I gonna like make a bunch of videos about it? No. But we got tip off won by the Grizzlies. Forgot they got Marvin Bagley. Didn't he like tear his ACL? All right. I don't know anybody on the Grizzlies right now, so random player throws a lob to Marvin Bagley who gets a dunk to start the game. Dante Exum, bring the ball down. Dante with the ball. Off a screen from Gaff. Dante over to Max Christie, top of the key. Christie drives, spins. Ooh, up and under. Goes up and gets the bucket. The disciple for 2. 2-2. Tie game. There we go. Marvin Bagley with the ball. Hands it off. Was it Josh Okogie, I think? He goes up, gets the layup. I don't think that's Josh Okogie. That's somebody, though. Stevens, whoever that guy is. Dante Exum with the ball. Ooh, drives right past the defender under the basket. Brings it back around, wrap around with the little wrap around. Over to Brandon Williams. B. Will back to Dante. Dante goes up with a floater. No good. Gafford with the clean board and put back. The landlord. Woo. Christie SGA game. He has all the freedom. And yeah, all the freedom against all the scrubs. All right. Grizzlies passing the ball around. They up and under to Bagley, but it is a foul on Christie. Marvin Bagley shooting 2. Is this the play-in tournament? No. Play-in tournament will start Wednesday. Gafford's going to the Suns, I guess. Probably not. They make the first free throw. Have you looked at many draft prospects yet or still waiting a bit? I've looked at them. There's a few I really like, but after the season's finally over, I'll make a video on like all the lottery picks, these projected lottery pick players, and whether or not they'd be a good fit for us. Don't worry. We're going to wait till the season's over before we talk about the draft, but I like Jeremiah Fears. Igor is someone that a lot of people think would be a great pick for us. Anyway, Max Christie with the ball off a screen from Gaff. Out to Brandon Williams. Brandon Williams pump fakes, drives. High floater to Gaff. Gaff gets it off the backboard. Is good. There you go. B. Will to Gaff. Marcel, how much stats? I average 26 points per game, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 100% field goal, 70% 3-point, 2 blocks, and 5 steals in my camp. Good Lord. What are you, Luka? A 3 from the Grizzlies. No good. Rebounded by Dante over to Max Christie. Christie with the ball. Christie throws it inside to Gaff, but it goes out of bounds, but it's our ball. There we go. Let's get Gaff 50 just because. Just because. Luka would be proud. I can't wait to see Gafford play on the Slovenian team. All right, Dante Exum inbounds it to Christie. Christie in the corner. Over to Gaff on the wing, guarded by Marvin Bagley. He's going to drive right on Marvin. Goes up off the glass. Gets it again. Gafford. He's too small for you, bro. Easy work. Grizzlies with the ball. They're passing around, guarded by Max Christie. They're going to try and drive. Step back over to Marvin Bagley. Takes a 3 over Gaff. Too short. Rebounded by Brandon Williams. Over to Dante. Dante bring the ball down. Hands it back off to Brandon Williams. Williams with the ball. Tween. Calling for a high screen set by Gafford. Rolls off of it. He drives. Goes up with a floater. Gets fouled. He's shooting 2. There you go. B. Will. Bro, we got Walmart Kyrie. We're fine. No disrespect. Gafford's been doing very well since coming back from injury. 10-6. 71% from the floor. Need to get them blocks up, though. B. Will. Misses the first free throw. He's such a Maverick. Man, give me the Boozer Twins of Dallas. Ooh. You know ball. Those Boozer Twins are hooping. Yeah, they much better than they daddy was. All due respect to Carlos Boozer, but they definitely better than they daddy. B was good enough. He is good. He'll be great for us. Misses both free throws, but he gets his own rebound. He's got the ball. He's going to attack the basket again. Ooh. Pivot. Back out to Dante. Dante with the ball. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Off screen from Gaff. Dante drives, splits the defense, goes up with a weird shot, and he goes in. There you go, Dante. All right, Grizzlies with the ball. Over to Marvin Bagley. Tries to drive on Gaff. Blows right by him because he hit Gaff in the face. No foul called on Marvin Bagley. Dante with the ball. Over to B. Will. B. Will wants to drive. Goes in. Dumps it to Gaff. Gaff attacks the basket. And one. Let's go, baby. Yeah. Trash. Pure trash. I love how we're just feeding Gaff. That pass from B. Will to Gafford was great. That was a great pass. I don't know if he meant to do that, but it was beautiful. Go ahead and convert that, big dog. Oh. Who's this goofy-looking dude checking in? I wasn't joking about trying to get Gaff 50. Let's just get him 50. I'm fine with it. Got no qualms for me. Number 30 on the Grizzlies looks like he works there. He doesn't look like an actual player. Gafford converts. We got Walmart Kyrie, Timu D'Lo, and Preschool Dirk. You already know, baby. You already know. All right, Grizzlies bring the ball down. They're going to try to drive on B. Will. Dumps it out to the wing. They take a three. They miss a three. Rebounded by... Najee tried to, but he got beat for the rebound. To the wing, to the inside. Gets stripped by Brandon Williams. Good defense, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. Brandon Williams splits the defense, attacks the basket. He misses the layup. Whose ball? Our ball? Hey. Brandon Williams said, I'm about to show out. I'm about to show out tonight, boy. I heard a Duke college player, projected lottery pick player, could get deported back to his country with Trump. Yep, I did see that. Very unfortunate. I think he's from Sudan. I could be wrong, though. All right, Gafford with the ball. Over to Najee, who's going to drive. Give me that floater, and I trust it with my life. Najee with the life-saving floater. That flotation device. All right. The Grizzlies split the defense. They drive up on Max Christie and get an easy layup. Come on, disciple. Do better. All right. Dante bring the ball down. Off a screen from Christie. Off screen from Gaff. Double screens. Dante out to Christie. All alone for three. Misses. He's got to knock those down. All right. Grizzlies with the ball on the other end. Guarded by Brandon Williams. Going to drive. Funnel him right into Gaff. He's under the basket. Dumps it to the big man. Get blocked by Gaff. There we go. Get that garbage out of here, baby. You ain't got it like that. You ain't got it like that. Stop. Who was you posterizing? It's funny. Gaff literally, with no momentum, stopped, turn around, block. Like he had no momentum to push himself up. He just stopped, pivot, block. Love it. Did I say it? With my life. All right. Grizzlies going to drive on Christie. Go up on Gaff. No good. Stolen. Christie with the ball, another end. Going to slow it down a bit. Over to Spencer, over to Najee in the corner. Najee pump fake, drives. There he goes. Ooh, he got blocked by the accountant. Number 30 on the Grizzlies. Huff. It looks like one of my homeboys. Not going to lie to you. Can we get a like spike? I'll throw up a like spike a little early. First quarter like spike. We got about 100 people in the chat. Make sure you like the stream. I appreciate it. Gafford with the ball. Over to Spencer in the wing. Gafford sets the screen. Spencer rolls off it. Over to Najee. On the other end, he pump fakes, drives. Dumps it to Gaff. Gaff puts it up for a dunk. There we go. We're just feeding Gaff. Feeding the landlord. Just, feed him. Grizzly with the ball. Over to Huff. Huff pump fakes on Najee. Doesn't bite. To the other wing. To the corner. They drive on Gaff. To try to go up on Christie. No good. They get fouled shooting two. Looks like my mama ain't gonna lie. Huh? That's the number 2 rim protector in the league by stats. You thought you could dunk on him with that weak stuff? That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, come on, man. That's Gaff, baby. J Huff more like Cheeto Puffs. You got a J Huff, got a Cheeto Puff, or Reese's Cup. Mavericks in 5. I swear we need a lot more. We do. Gafford eating them alive, just eating them. Bro, will you forgive Nico if he went after KD? I don't know if Teddy Pendergrass would improve. Turn off the lights. What? Nah, man, don't go after KD. Don't. All due respect to KD, don't do that. Let him go to Houston. Or the Knicks. Dang, Max had that block if they didn't call a foul. Disciple got crazy hops. Yo, people don't understand. Max Christie is very, very good defensively. Very athletic, too. There's a lot to Max's game I feel like we're going to see next season. I'm excited for it. But we got ourselves a timeout. Nico better be a part of that trade. Hey, if we have to trade Nico for KD, I'll do it. We don't want KD. KD can't even win with Booker. J Huff, Cheeto Puffs, Reese Cups. Mavs in 5. I like those. I want to go to a Jodeci concert, not gonna lie, or R. Kelly. Hey, yo, if you rob a convenience store, then you can go straight to the R. Kelly concert. Nah, I want to go to I love to go to a Casey and JoJo concert. Connect for lively thoughts. So, fun fact, I heard this a while ago, and I heard it again, so it must be true. Apparently, Dalton Connect is not smart. Apparently, Dalton Connect is not, like, a intelligent individual, but he's really good at basketball, and that's about it. So, I don't know. Does that change how I feel about him? Not really. There's a lot of dumb people who play basketball, but apparently the boy's dumb. That'd be theft by Lakers again. Yeah. Yeah, it would. How about this? We signed Kai Jones to then trade him to LA for Dalton Connect. Would y'all like that? They want a big man. If we just sign the big man they want, then hold him ransom. Oh, this is spicy. Drink water. Is it a playing game? No. Yeah, I don't care if you're dumb. Good hoops are good hoops. Exactly. I don't care if you're dumb. That's something that I heard a while ago and I didn't think much of it. And I heard it again. I'm like, maybe it's true. He might just be dumb. He might just be dumb. Connect could have maybe done something else if basketball didn't work. Hardy had no other choice. He needed to make it to the league. Hey, he did. He put in the work. Grizzlies shooting free throws. What's your opinion on La Barbie? I'm a grown man. That's my opinion. Grizzlies make the first free throw. And the second. 12-17. What kind of dumb are we talking about? I'm out the loop. Like, at halftime, I'll have to show you a clip that I thought was really stupid. But, like, he's just like an airhead. Not like he doesn't know basketball plays or that he doesn't know, like, simple things. It's just like an airhead. Like, how'd you not know that? Apparently, an offensive foul was called on Williams and it's a turnover, but it looks like he got bulldozed. So, good job, refs. You're saying grown men can't enjoy Le Barbie? I'm just saying I'm a grown man. That's all I'm saying. Heart reminds me of when Patrick nailed the board to his head and they were trying to build something. Y'all are crazy. Yo, Andrew Hadley, Jane Hardy's #1 hater. A missed three from the Grizzlies, rebounded by Brandon Williams. He's going all the way. Oh, he's holding his hip. Look, he got hit. Passes to Max Christie, out to Najee. Najee corner three. No good. Rebounded by the Grizzlies. KD won with Kyrie and would have won if it wasn't for his foot being too big. You're right. A dunk by Huff on the other end. Come on, guys. Najee Marshall over to Spencer to bring the ball down. Spencer the ball. Over to Max Christie. To B Will. B Will. He's going to drive. Out to Najee. Back to Spencer. Spencer back to Najee. Najee going to drive. Spins. Under the basket. Pump fakes. Gets stripped. Gets it back off the glass. And it's good for two. There you go, Najee. All right, Grizzlies with the ball. We have 13 second chance points. We're awesome. Ooh, they get a little two-man game to attack the basket. Easy. The more I think of KD, got such a crazy build. The man is lab grown. Yeah. You don't see too many people built like that. Pass inside the... Ooh, bad pass. A turnover. Grizzlies ball. We're going to drive. Up at the rim for 2. All right, now. Fix this. Najee with the ball. Is Ja Morant playing? Apparently not. Apparently they're seeing all the good players. To Max Christie under the basket. Gets blocked. Oh, man. Passing around. Speaking of KD, what the hell happened to the Suns this season? They're trash. A 3 from the Grizzlies is good. They take the lead 19-21. We got a timeout. Our offense and defense fell apart. Fix it, kid. Fix it, kid. They weren't perfect, but they shouldn't have been that bad. I will tell you exactly what happened to the Phoenix Suns. It was Bradley Beal. I knew the moment they got Bradley Beal, they were going to be bad. Bradley Beal did in Washington the same thing as John Wall. Played very good. Got a big contract. Got hurt. Played less. John Wall did it. Bradley Beal did it. And the Wizards got nothing for it. Thankfully, they were able to trade away Bradley Beal so they could try to salvage their horrible roster. But now, Bradley Beal is the Suns' problem. Just because you're the best player on the bad team doesn't mean you can help another team win a championship. That's not always how it works. I won't lie, I thought people were glazing Wemby at first, and that's why I'm playing. Bro, count as 2 players on the court. Yeah. They ain't got Ja, but they got Huff, apparently. I hate Kid as head coach because he doesn't know when to take a timeout. He really doesn't. Like, when we were playing the Lakers, he waited till we're down by 14 to call a timeout. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? People about to start Ronnie the questions they give Cameron. Is AD playing? Is AD playing? I would have taken a timeout when we were only I would have taken a timeout when we would only be the 3-point lead. Got it. Bill didn't get his song though. Yeah, he doesn't. John Wall. Yeah, ain't nobody hitting the Bradley Beal. I miss prime John Wall, bro. It's a beast. Oh yeah, I loved it. John Wall in his prime, amazing. Jamal Crawford too. He's too busy. Almost got me with that one. Y'all crazy. But we got ourselves a timeout. Prime Kemba Walker. Ooh. We should have took that timeout a lot sooner before going down 1. You're right. You're absolutely right. Is Brandon Williams okay? Watch Brandon Williams off ball. Yeah, he's leaving. Yep, I knew it. Brandon Williams out. Yep. I saw it. I was like, he was holding his side. Or his hip a whole lot. Let's see what the diagnostic is for B. Williams. We got Jane Hardy in now. Yay. Pat Connaughton just dropped 43 points. Anyway, Caleb Martin bring the ball down. Over to Spencer. Spencer with the ball. Ooh, Kai Jones is in. Inside to Caleb Martin. He's going to back him down. Dumps it out to Najee. Out to Spencer. Spencer takes a deep 3. No good. Rebounded by... Oh, yeah. I forgot they have that guy. I was about to say, who is that? Who's little brother on the court? He's going to drive. Got his pockets picked by Jaden Hardy. Recovered by Kai Jones. Over to Najee Marshall. Najee Marshall with the ball. He's going to go all the way. Throws up a floater, but he got blocked. Najee saying it's a foul. They throw it back to someone's little brother. To the wing for a 3. And they knock it down. Are we about to get destroyed by nobody? Are we about to get destroyed? This is embarrassing. We should still be able to win this. All right, Najee over to Kai Jones. Hands off to Caleb Martin. Martin with the ball is going to drive, spin, out to Spencer. Spencer for 3. Miss. Grizzlies ball. Oh, Lord. This is getting out of pocket. Yeah, because Spencer's just out there, bro. He's just there. It's beautiful. Grizzlies. Oh, there is a foul. Someone hit Huff in the face. Rory McIlroy, my Northern Irish king. Is that the golfer? Rory McIlroy? Isn't he at the Masters? At my job, we have the Masters playing like every day. We've been watching it. Rory's my dark horse to win it all. Who's got your MVP vote? Shea or Jokic? Jokic. Early this season, I was saying Shea, but I'm saying Jokic now. All right, Grizzlies off the inbound. They're passing around. Out to the corner for a three over Hardy, and he knocks it down. Fresco orange. It's grapefruit citrus. All right, Mavs down by a lot. Caleb Martin drives, goes up, gets the layup to go. There we go. Marshall should pop up the chart thing to do when compares the players. Should do Shea and Jokic. It's going to look weird because they're two different players. Rebound by Spencer over to Najee in the fast break. Najee tries to draw the foul. No good. Rebounded by Marvin Bagley over to Huff for a three on the wing. Rolled in and out. Rebounded by Kai Jones. Kai Jones throws it. It's a turnover. Try to get it to Najee. No good. Jesus. These are not real NBA players. I'm telling you right now, the Grizzlies just put out a flyer. Oh, my gosh. They scored, got the steal off the inbound, and scored again. We're down by 10. All right. We're down by 10 in the first. Is Yuki Kawamura in yet? Yes. He hit a three earlier. Ten minutes and the Mavs already through. Yeah. Yep. This should give us all a idea of what this play-in finna look like. To me, just averaging triple-double is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Jason Kidd fix this. These bums. Why are we getting beat by nobodies? Well, it takes a certain level of skill to do this. Shout out to Najee for having 17 20-point games this season. Low-key might be better to lose a play-in. Now you're thinking. Now you're thinking. Or do we really want to extend our suffering? No. It doesn't matter if we win or lose. We play the Kings on Wednesday. Jane Hardy takes a baseline jumper. Air ball. Rebound by Marvin Bagley over to somebody else on the Grizzlies. Like I said, most of these guys don't look like actual players. It's like they put out a flyer on Indeed. Another three missed by the Grizzlies. Rebounded by Spencer. Spencer saves it. Bring the ball down. Step back three. And he makes it. There goes Spence. Kings have been hot recently. Yeah. They take a three, and they also knock it down. Band for band, bar for bar. Max Christie bring the ball down. Are we arresting players? Yeah, we're arresting Klay, PJ, Lively, and AD. Max Christie for the mid-range. No good. Rebounded by the Grizzlies. Bring the ball down to the corner. They shoot over Christie. No good. Rebounded by Max Christie. He's bringing the ball down. Max Christie over to Spencer. Spencer, top of the key. Kai Jones for a screen. Max, oh no. Spencer throws it over to Caleb Martin, over to Hardy for three. No good. Rebound by Kai Jones. Out to Spencer in the corner. Spencer, side step three. No good. Rebounded by the Grizzlies. We could get the 9 seed if Kings lose and we win and have the game played here. Home court advantage for the Kings either way, though, yeah. All right. Kuamura just knocked down a 3. I'm sure I messed up his name, but shout out to him. Spencer, bring the ball down. Lakers are facing Nuggets in the first round. Ooh. First round exit for the Lakers? All right, out of bounds, Mavs ball. Lakers see the Nuggets first round. Is that a first round exit for the Lakers? Bro, run Martin at the one over Spencer. At least Martin knows how to pass the ball. All right. Luka owns the Nuggets. We'll see. We'll see. The problem is the Nuggets have size over the Lakers. The Lakers have no size. Another, a missed 3 by the Grizzlies. Over to Martin. Martin with the rebound. Bring it down. Drives. Goes up and gets the layup. There you go, Martin. Tough bucket. Mavericks not even making the finals. You don't know that. All right. End of the first quarter. Lakers will kill the Nuggets. Denver looked lost against the Lakers post-Luka trade. I don't know. Playoffs are different. If Lakers get any major player injured, they're completely cooked. Oh, absolutely. All fun and games to Jokic in a Laker jersey. I hate it. Lakers super shallow? Possibly. All right, Grizzlies miss first free throw. Lakers have 2 floor generals and AR, who is a decent playmaker, and Nuggets only have Jokic and lost their head coach. Luka was the key for Lakers 20%. I'd argue against that. The Nuggets have more than just Jokic, I promise you that. Bro, we getting killed by Grizzlies C team, or did we sell our starters? 2 things can be true. No Klay, no Kyrie, obviously, but no Klay, no KD, no Klay, no AD, no PJ, no Lively. Caleb Martin just got fouled. Nuggets kind of finished easy Lakers dub. I don't know, man. I kind of got faith in the Nuggets. Oh, Gabriel Vincent sucks. Gabriel Vincent sucks, bro. Yeah, outside of like Luka, LeBron, AR, and Hachimura, like, do you not realize that if Luka did not come back in that game, we almost won? And we had AD playing like poop. Max Christie hits a layup at the last second. Yeah, the Lakers have no depth. None whatsoever. And you're not going to be playing Luka and LeBron 40 minutes. Down 10 cities, no bodies. We got them where we want them. Real ones know Gabe Vincent Prime was 2023 Miami. That was the last time he's ever played meaningful basketball. Yeah, I can't believe people really saying Lakers are going to make a deep run. If they do, good for them. I don't see it. Get past the Nuggets and I'll believe it. Because it would be kind of crazy. They fire their head coach. They lose to the Lakers. Jokic leaves. Why not? Murray, MPJ, and Westbrook are so inconsistent. Jokic can only do so much to help them be better. Nuggets have negative depth. Bottom 5 in bench scoring. Well, since you put it that way, maybe you're on something. Just got an email from work. Why is my Outlook still open? Let's fix that. I mean, I'll be happy for Luka if they do, but I just don't see it. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see where it goes. JJ Redick would never sit his guys and take a loss. Well, we actually played Luka 41 minutes in the playoffs. Bro, Westbrook is almost committing 5 turnovers a game off the bench. That's awful. Bro, MVP. Respect him. Lakers were feeding Mav players, taking turns to Luka. Redick, LeBron game plan was to troll Mavs, and it worked. There was one play where like they were, it literally looked like they were messing with us, and I was actually getting upset. Jokic will join Luka in 2027. You can book it, bro. As long as it's not in LA, team up somewhere else. They're resting AD, yes. The Nuggets are complete garbage. It's just the Jokic show. Jamal Murray does not come through when they need it, unfortunately. They got the dude Strawberry. Who's that one guy? Is he good? Whenever we played him, he always played good. I don't know. Playoffs are a different beast. You never know what could happen. You can lose to a team every time in the regular season, then beat them in the playoffs. All right, let's clean this up in the second quarter. Daryl Strawberry. Yeah, him, Strawberry. All right, Dante can bring the ball down. Finds Hardy. Hardy on the wing. Hardy top of the key. Hardy's going to dribble the hell out of the ball. Dumps it out to Dante over to Max Christie. Christie's going to try and drive. Gets on inside with a floater. But he's not Najee, so it's no good. But we get the rebound back out to Dante for three. No good. Rebounded by the Grizzlies. Pork Rinds, you're a troll. Somehow it's a foul on us. Come on, lads, bring it back. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We have to be better. We must be better. All right, Grizzlies inbound. How am I a troll? Okay, before I just call you a troll, why do you think that trading Luka for AD was the right move? Enlighten me. A missed three from the Grizzlies, rebounded by Caleb Martin. Caleb Martin with the ball. Top of the key. Over to the wing, to Max Christie, to Gafford on the low block. Back him down, Gaff. Just take it. He goes up with a little shot, but no good. Swats it out of bounds. Grizzlies ball. Come on, Gaff. Lock you in, baby. Because AD is a better player. But how about when we played the Lakers and AD did not look like a better player? Luka dropped 45 on us. Nico, we know it's you, bro. Well, you see, Marcel, 10 is actually a higher number than 3, so it's better to be the 10th seed. That's fair. Jaden Hardy with the ball. Dribbling the hell out of it. Goes up, knocks down a shot. Good job. All right, Grizzlies with the ball. Deep, and that was such cap. I like the math. AD looked so ass. Luka's revenge game. He seemed like he didn't even care to try it all. Yeah, I expected more from him. I just didn't see it. Can we score, please? Well, as you know, basketball's a team sport. AD actually had good numbers versus the Lakers. His teammates let the team down. Huh? Our best player was Najee Marshall. What do you mean? Huh? Pork rinds. Come on now. Welcome to the channel, but come on now. Then when he told Luka he should have scored 50 after the game. Should have. AD played well, though. When? What part of the game did he play well? Out of bounds, Mavs ball. He played better in the Raptors game than the Lakers game. The Raptors game, he looked unstoppable. He did not do that in the Lakers game. One player has a killer instinct, the other does not. I like AD. I'm not saying he's trash. I'm not saying he's garbage. I do like AD. But if we're going to compare, one of these things is not like the other. Caleb Martin with the ball, gets a little space, shoots the mid-range, knocks it down for 2. All right, Grizzlies with the ball. Pass to the wing, guarded by Jaden Hardy. Try to fight their way in. Met by Daniel Gafford at the rim, no good. And he gets the rebound, passes to Spencer, keeps it alive, or Jaden Hardy. Hardy wants to go all the way, but dumps out to Caleb Martin. Caleb Martin pump fakes in the corner, drives out to Dante. Dante, corner 3. No good. Good defensive effort from Caleb Martin, though. He's all over the place. AD performance the other night was more like a role player, not a top player. Yeah. Maybe the motions of playing the Lakers affect AD a little bit. It might have. I'm just not going to say that he played really good. My standards for AD are a lot higher than what he did in that Lakers game. I'm not saying he's bad. He just seemed like he wasn't trying. Yeah, a lot of people did not look like they were trying on Wednesday. Grizzlies passing the ball around to Marvin Bagley Jr. in the corner for 3, and he airballs it. Why is he trying to extend his range? All right, Caleb Martin loses the ball, and they score on us. Come on, Caleb. All right. All right, y'all be nice to pork rinds. All right. Let the man voice his opinion. Don't attack him. I don't think he's trolling. I think these are his real honest opinions, and if so, that's fine. All right, Jaden Hardy shoots the mid-range and misses, rebounded by the Grizzlies. They're bringing the ball down, guarded by Spencer Dinwiddie on the wing. To the top to Huff for 3 over Gafford, and he knocks it down. This Huff guy, we should definitely go after him. He's got a small sample size because he's injury prone. I'm going to be a lot more harsh on my criticism of these guys in next season. Ooh, a 3 from Jaden Hardy. The party lives. It's good. All right. Grizzlies with the ball on the wing, guarded by Caleb Martin. Over to the corner, Marvin Bagley. To Concord. Got fouled by Caleb Martin. I thought it was a block. I thought that was clean, ref. What are we doing here? Data Davis. Hey, everyone is entitled to their opinion, even if it's objectively false. Ignorance is bliss. Hey, y'all know how ignorantly blissful I was during the playoff run last year. I was super confident. Anytime things look bad, I said, nah, we're good. I kept saying, no, we're fine. We're fine. We made it all the way to the finals, so, nah, I get it. We need to be Wills back, we do. 81 triple-doubles. How many does 80 have? I think like 3 or 4. But, you know, one's a guard, one's a power forward. I'd argue that it's easier for Luka to get it when you have the ball in your hand more. It's like if you pass Luka the ball, he's either going to score or set up someone else. With Anthony Davis, the moment you pass him the ball, you're looking for him to actually score. So the fact that he got 10-plus assists the other night was actually kind of big. It showed that the team was actually on one, too. All right, Dante with the ball. Over to Spencer. Over to Gafford. Gafford's going to barrel his way into the... Ooh. Got fouled, shooting 2. Good job, Gaff. That being said, people acting like AD is a bag of chips or having an apple, they just don't know ball. Yeah, no, like AD is a good player. I think next year, when everyone's injured, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, don't say that. Next year, when everyone's back from injury, things should be better. Should. Keyword should. No 10 seed has ever made the playoffs. Let's ride. There are some casuals that think 80 is trash, though, but I don't think it's the majority. No, it's just a loud minority of fans who think 80 is bad. All right, they try to go at Gafford again. Blocked. Najee with the ball. Over to Spencer. Over to Dante. Dante to Najee, but you find Spencer. Spencer with the ball. Over to Gaff. Gaff goes up and gets fouled. There you go, Gafford. There you go, Gafford. The first thing you said is the more realistic outcome. What did I say? I need y'all to realize I talk a lot and I don't listen much. Just feed Gaff. Yeah, let my boy Gaff get 50 pieces. Just give it to him. He can do it. Yo, Ronnie, what happened? No, Ronnie, don't delete D-Pen. Ronnie, what'd you do to D-Pen? Did you kick him out? Don't do that, Ronnie. D-Pen's good here. He's good in my hood. What'd you do? All right, Ronnie, do I got to revoke your mod status? Marcel, that wasn't me. It said it was deleted by Ronnie. Be careful, Ronnie. I can give power. I can take power. Is D-Pen still in the chat? It said deleted by Ronnie. No, D-Pen, come back. Where are you? There was a mistake. Your little cousin using your phone? All right, now. I'll give you a pass. Don't do it again. D-Pen better not be banned. D-Pen, are you still here? Are you in timeout? Like, what happened? Oh, he's hidden. All right, I unhid him? Are you here now? Can you say something, D-Pen? Oh, that's crazy. I think he's good now. I think D-Pen is good now. For some reason, he like was hidden. Ronnie tried to square up. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Anyway, Gafford is just put on a show right now. Cannot be stopped. One-man army. Grizzlies with the ball. Almost stripped, but they shoot a mid-range. It's no good. They get their putback. No good. Another putback. Miss. Out of bounds. Grizzly ball. Now, I don't trust Ronnie to spin his mod until his offseason. Oh, man. That's funny. Oh, man. All right. We got ourselves a timeout. 6 minutes left in second quarter. We're down by 9. Crazy. Gafford legacy game and Ronnie legacy stream. Oh, man. I've given the wrong man power. But anyway, we got ourselves a timeout. And we got some jambalaya. This show's really spicy. I wanted the AD quadruple double so bad. I did too, bro. What, he need like 3 more blocks? Come on, man. Would have made me feel a lot better. That would have made me feel a lot better. But we got ourselves a timeout. He pulled a Nico. Oh, D-Pen. You don't fit the culture. Block. I need King Davis to dom. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. I need Najee putting up floaters. This 4 points is not you, Najee. Not Najee. I know. Luka be setting too many records. We need AD to set some records too. Bro, I swear, it was like 2 or 3 years straight. Luka was just setting records like every freaking game, bro. It's like, God dang it. This man is just unstoppable. Is there an NBA team that never had like a top 75 player? Is there? Can someone check to see if on the top 75 all-time list, is there any team who just never had one? Do the Kings have a player that was ever top 75? Do the Wizards? I'm trying to think of other teams that may not have a top 75. Grizzlies, maybe they do. Blazers, Trailblazers? No, Dame. Yeah, Dame. Pelicans? Hornets? I think Hornets might. Possibly. I don't know. Jazz, I guess, maybe. I don't know. Someone look that up. Have you seen Foul play with Anthony Davis? I have not yet. My friend saw it. He told me it was good. I can't think of a top Hornets Bobcats player. Kemba Walker. But I don't know if he's top 75, though. I don't think he made that list. Bro, we could be waiting another 50 years to get a Luka level player. I know. I'm going to tell my kids about this. It's going to be horrible. They're going to teach this in Texas school history. Jazz had Karl Malone. Was he not 75? If he's not 75, I know for sure John Stockton top 75. Tyson Chandler was a Bobcat. We still need to thank them for that. Oh, that's true. MJ played for the Wizards. I don't think that counts, man. I don't think that counts. I'll guarantee you this. The Mavs will win a championship with AD before the Lakers win one. Ooh, pork rinds. Hot take there, buddy. Max Christie with a weird shot. Rebounded by the Grizzlies. A 3 from the Grizzlies is good. That dude, who's that guy again? Tall, lumberjack-looking dudes. Knocked down another 3. All right, Najee Marshall with the ball. Huff knocked down another 3. And he's got 4 blocks. Najee over to Gaff. Gaff down low. Throws up a hook shot, and it's good. The hook shot's money. Build Gaff a statue. You better. All right. Grizzlies with the ball. Over to the corner for 3. No good. Rebounded by Spencer. But there's a foul somewhere. Huff. Riding on a Huffy. You ever have a Huffy bike? I will say, I give Lakers a better chance to win a chip once Bron fully retires. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. But we got, Marvin Bagley shooting free throws. Misses the first one. If Gav collects rent, does PJ collect child support? Also, what does Lively collect? Legos? Yeah. Yeah. So you got Gafford brings the household. PJ brings the family together. And then Lively brings the entertainment. It's like one big family. And Kyrie's like the father. Luka's going to grow and shine more with Lakers since he is playing with his idol. He already had his idol, Dwight Powell. A bad turnover by the Mavericks. Grizzlies ball. Huff, top of the key guard by Spencer. Inside to Marvin Bagley. The pass is blocked by Gafford. Najee Marshall with it. Marshall's going to try and attack the basket. Kicks it out to Spencer for a corner three. No good. Rebounded by the Grizzlies. Y'all doing PJ wrong with that child support. All right. A missed shot by the Grizzlies. Gets it to Najee. Goes up for a reverse layup and totally blows it. All right, Najee. Huff with the ball guarded by Christie. Goes to the basket and gets it to go. This Huffy guy. All right. Gafford throws the ball completely out of bounds. I'm about to message Gafford right now. Like, so who are you trying to pass to? Who are you trying to pass to? About to message him right now. It'd be funny if he responded. AD is a certified play-in player. Certified. I ain't turn on the game unless it's closer than this. This is something else. Down by 13. Dante with the ball. Over to Jaden Hardy, but he almost loses it. Picks it back up. Over to Dante. Back to Hardy. No, the pass was blocked. Turnover. Marvin Bagley gets a dunk. You got Gafford's number? Man, I got all their numbers, dude. Kai Jones with the ball. Guarded by Marvin Bagley. Gets the ball stolen from him. Marvin Bagley on the other end. If Bagley's in the game, can we keep Gafford in? He was the only one keeping their bigs in check, bro. Gav got 18 already in the first half. My lord. Hello, I'm from Argentina. I'm a Mavs fan. Sorry for the bad orthography. Your orthography is perfect, Dante. Sorry, Martin has 6 points, second highest score. That is so sad. Dante did a good job dragging his man to Kai Jones for the steal. Kai Jones for 3. Miss. What happened to the Mavs chemistry? I don't think they're trying. You can't tell me this is them trying. Good job, Dante. Recently, it's like 1 or 2 players doing well and everyone else sucking. That's absolutely true. I don't know. Next year needs to hurry up. See, the thing is, you could put average players around Luka and they would just play better. We don't need average players anymore. We need actually talented players. When the landlord dunks on someone, it's called a gaff infection. That's hilarious. Max Christie loses the ball. I wonder how many turnovers we have as a team. This is actually disgusting. Kai Jones for the rebound. Over to Najee. Najee's going to drive. Goes up for a layup and gets it finally. We have 10 turnovers in the first half. Solid. A 3 from the Grizzlies is good. Did we just get 21 skunked in the second quarter? I don't even know what I'm watching, honestly. Like, I kind of felt it in the first quarter, but I thought they'd kind of turn around. This just looks more like a, hey, you go, I go. You go, I go. Pass, pass, pass. Someone do something. I don't really see a concerted effort. Another 3 from the Grizzlies. Don't think we're trying. Anyway, Martin with the ball. Goes up with a weak shot. Tries to get his put back. No good. Even Najee's like, what is this? Cooper flag, here we come. Might as well. This is very bad. This is poop. Garbage. Kind of wish I went live for the Raptors game. I really do feel like I take off games we win, and then I'm always here for games we lose. Copper the coupon. Mavs is the Boca Juniors of the NBA, man. Do y'all know who Rob Parker is? Some dude named Rob Parker apparently said that Luka had crocodile tears, fake crying. Here we go. Mavs got 10 seed. Get 10 seed if we lose. Yep. You do believe that? Do y'all think Luka was fake crying? I don't think so. Why did I go bald? I wasn't taking care of myself. I wasn't really taking care of myself. I used to have like really nice curly hair, but just bad eating habits. Wasn't using the right product in my hair. Have you watched the matches? Yeah, I got money on Rory. McIlroy, not money, but I'm in like a little like a Masters League, whatever, with my coworkers. Shows your hairline on stream. Oh my god. Hold on. Do you not see how it goes like this? This is my hairline, dude. It's bad. All right, Grizzlies inbound it to the corner. Guard by Kai Jones. Inside to Huff. Throws a hook over Najee. Knocks it down. They got that man looking like Michael Jordan. I'm so done with the season. I understand. Marcel, I would definitely want to see you with curly hair, but he's still looking good bald, of course. I can't grow it back, which sucks. Hey, Digest. Who don't you want this upcoming season? I know Hardy's one. Hardy, and Hardy. It's like Hardy, Exum, and Dwight Powell can get traded. I kind of want to keep everybody else. Luka wants his own Space Jam movie. That's why Los Angeles media was praising him for his acting. Man, what if they did put him in the next Space Jam? That'd be kind of crazy. Like the invaders go to like Slovenia and he has to save the day. Count what Spencer gone? It's tough because it's like he gets on my nerves too, but I kind of see value in him. Max Christie with another layup. Love to see it. When you get rid of Klay, ooh, hot take, but I can see it. They try to shoot on Kai Jones, no good. Get it to the wing for a three, no good. Rebound by Max Christie. Over to Dante. Dante with the ball. Goes up for a layup. No good, but they're calling goaltend. Forget the tribute video. I would cry too if I was straight away from the Hardy team. He won't stop shooting the clutch. He always misses. Yeah, You cannot put Spencer in the game in like crunch time. You take him out. He's not who you want on the floor. I said it's Bill with AD who actually embraced Dallas. Get KD. Don't get KD. You lost me. You don't get KD. You do not get KD. A miss by the Grizzlies. Dallas gives it to Kai Jones for a crazy alley-oop. That was a nice slam. Dwight Powell's been a Maverick forever, bro. I know, but we need bodies that can play. All right. Grizzlies with the ball. Guarded by Kai Jones. Switch off. Max Christie is on Hachimura. I can't pronounce the name. I feel racist if I try. Corner 3 by the Grizzlies. No good. Rebound by Najee. Najee going all the way. Throw up a lob. A floater from Najee is good. Trust that floater with my life. And he ran straight into the tunnel. All right. A nice little... I like how Najee literally threw up a floater and just ran off the court. That's how reliable Najee's floater is. That's actually insane. All right, well, that's halftime, and let's take a look at the box score for your Dallas Mavericks. Najee Marshall has 8 points, 2 steals, 3 assists. Daniel Gafford with 18 points, 2 blocks, 1 steal, 1 assist, 5 rebounds. Dante Exum with 4 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. Excuse me. Brandon Williams, no points, but he has 1 block and 4 rebounds. Max Christie with 8 points, 1 steal, 3 rebounds. Off the bench, Kai Jones with 2 points, 1 assist, and 3 rebounds. Caleb Martin with 6 points and 3 rebounds. Spencer with 3 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And Jane Hardy, 5 points, 1 steal, 1 rebound. We have 10 turnovers as a team. We're 2 of 12 from 3. Wow, we've taken 12 threes. They've taken 23. We're down by 13. We were down, which is 21. We got about 20 turnovers. Dude, that Kyrie comment got sniped so fast. What was the comment? I didn't see it. I think he's deleting his own comments. What really bothers me is how this team just randomly collapses. It could be in the first quarter or third. They just randomly collapse in a few minutes and give the game away. Yeah. It's really weird. What does PF stand for? Power forward. You can delete your own comments? I think you can. Without Kyrie Luka to bring us back in the clutch, there's no sustain or killer gene. Yep. We went from seeing Dirk to seeing Kai Jones. Wonderful. So beautiful. Our defense sucks. We have given up over 57 points every first half in the last week. Ugh. Gross. How do you feel about Michael Porter Jr. and Kobe White for the KD package and our pick? Huh? Huh? Oh, PF and stats? Personal fouls. Personal fouls. We really got one game back from B. Will. Shaking my head. Why couldn't it be Hardy? I don't know. Anybody needs to give us another superstar to help AD and Kyrie. I'm fine with them, too. Put some respect on Kai Jones' name. I don't know. It's hard out here, bro. It's hard out here for a Maverick. We just want to be happy. Nico said not allowed. No one is catching Rory. Boy about to achieve a grand slam. Hell yeah. That was my pick. Rory McIlroy. Mavs need to get lucky with a draft and get a superstar. We just need to play good. What happened to B. Will? I don't know if there's an official report. Let me see what my man says. Let me hit up Noah. Oops. Can't reveal my sources. going to be a first-round exit if we can't keep teams under 50 by the half. Look, we're going to be a first-round exit if we can't keep up. If they score 60, I want to be at like 58. You feel me? Like, if they got 67 like they have, we have like 62, 63. It's all about keeping up. What is plus minus in the stats? So plus minus is like how much your team scores versus how many points they give up while you're on the floor. It's kind of like it shows impact pretty much. Some people say it's a dumb stat. Some people use it. I use it with like context, because you can't just look at it and say, oh, they're great. Okay, did they have a plus 10 in their box score and they only played 5 minutes in garbage time? Yeah, they probably have a great plus minus. More if you have a higher plus minus and you played heavy minutes, that shows like that to me shows a bigger impact versus you have the highest box plus minus but you played 5 minutes, right? That's how that goes. If Adam Silver was caught wearing a dress, would anyone be surprised? It's 2025, bro. We don't judge. Under 50 at half doesn't matter. We have a scoring issue too. Yep. Aren't we playing their backups? Yep. Who says it's a dumb stat? I've heard a lot of people say that like box plus minus is a dumb stat. I've heard a lot of people say it. It can be a great stat, but it's very easy to take out of context. Yes. It really tells that Luka's return was the lowest viewed of all the superstars. I thought they said Luka's return was like the most watched like game in like 3 years. That's what I thought. Sometimes plus minus doesn't make sense. I swear Kyrie be having good games. They be having minus 14. Oh, so if you win a game but you have a bad plus minus, that could mean you played very bad defense and you gave up a lot of points. Like, I would argue that Spencer Dinwiddie, someone fact check me on this. I'm just saying this based off of just me watching games. I assume Spencer Dinwiddie has one of the worst box plus minuses on the entire team for the season. I mean, if I take a look at his box plus minus today, he's a minus 18, worst on the entire team, tied with Jaden Hardy. Look, I didn't even need to like know that to just that goes to show. Like Spencer probably has the absolute worst box plus minus. Says online that Bebo went to the locker room with an abdominal injury. Yeah, I'm waiting to hear back from my guy to see what's going on. Shaq, KD's, LeBron's, Lillard's, and even Klay's return outviewed it. Oh, really? I mean, it was still a highly viewed game. If it wasn't the biggest, it doesn't like mean much. Minus 330 for his career. Okay, how about for this season, though? It's Spencer and Hardy, yeah. The rumor for Nuggets, they want to move Michael Porter Jr. and Kobe White, but the Nuggets don't have Kobe White. I'm sorry. Let me read the whole comment. The rumor for Nuggets, they wanted to move Michael Porter Jr. and Kobe White is only a small 3-year deal. Klay, PJ, picked to Nuggets, and Powell, Hardy, Omax for Kobe White. I don't know, man. Klay, PJ, picks to Nuggets. Powell, Hardy, Omax, or Kobe White. I don't know if Powell, Hardy, and Omax gets you Kobe White, first of all. Minus 14 for Kyrie sounds like when Luka was out and he was getting doubled. When you are tasked with being the primary scorer like Kyrie, teams go at you on defense so you can't rest. Yep. Most Mavs fans straight up quit the NBA. It is worrisome. I know. I'm still here, though. Why is Derrick Lively not playing? They're resting. Minus 184 this year, Spencer Dinwiddie. It's kind of bad. Is that the worst, Jazzy, on the whole team? Is he the worst on the whole team? We can talk about box plus minus, because that's how it goes, man. It's like if you play bad defense, you will have a bad box plus minus. Typically, like, look. What's PJ's box plus minus this season? For this game alone, our best box plus minus goes to Dante. He's a plus 6. He has 4 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. Playing good defense, I guess. Gafford has a minus 5. Brandon Williams a minus 2, but he didn't play much. Caleb Martin minus 3 off the bench. There's a lot of factors that go into it. A lot of context you have to add to it. Isn't Powell 20 mil? My bad if I'm wrong. Powell is not 20 million. Nope. He has averaged 13 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds in 620 regular season games. Dinwiddie, it wouldn't be so bad if not for injuries. Oh, yeah. Powell's on a vet minimum. Powell is not on a vet minimum. Powell's on a really good contract right now, and I want to get off that. I think they let Spencer go and sign Kessler to a contract. I don't know if I want to do that. He is the worst. Kessler Edwards is close with a minus 159. Yeah. How is he lasting this long? I don't know. He's probably got dirt on the owners or something. Or maybe getting Dwight Powell was a Mark Cuban move and he doesn't want to like reverse it. Like he's like, no, I wanted Dwight Powell, so he's staying here. Gotta pay for the tiny coffee and the fits. You're absolutely right. 20 mil. PJ's a plus 50. There you go. So for this season, for the entire season, Spencer Dinwiddie's a minus 184, while PJ's a plus 50. Najee at a minus 115. Let's not forget, Najee had a very weird string of bad games when he came back from being sick, and then he missed more time. I would argue that for Najee, it's a little different for his box plus minus. I would also argue the second half of the season was a lot better than this first half. So, but still, it's a stat that requires context. But someone like Spencer, I could easily just be like, yeah, you probably the worst box plus minus. Minus 45 for Max Christie. There you go. Yeah. Sometimes for a player's box plus minus, it's super obvious. Sometimes it's like, let's look a little closer. Spencer, just don't put him in the clutch. Don't have him in the game when the game's close. No, don't do that. Don't ask Spencer to play defense. Nope. Minus 104 for Omax. Okay. I'll be honest. I don't have much hope for the Kyrie 80 future. Respectfully, if you do, I have no choice but to have hope. Until I see it not work, I have to have hope. I have to. Because what else is there? What's the alternative? It's not a good one. I need a shave. I don't think I'm going to do a post-game vid. I might drop a vid tomorrow. Maybe I'll do a post-game. I don't know. Minus 78 for Klay. Ooh, that's actually really bad. Really, really bad. Do y'all want to compare players? Do y'all want to pull out the player comparison website? I think someone said they wanted to compare SGA to Jokic. All right. Very interesting. Different positions, obviously, in different size. But according to this, SGA is way more versatile than Jokic. Obviously, Jokic has the better defensive rebounding quality. Shea has a better regularized, adjusted defensive turnovers. 3 points the same. They're not too far off in some categories, but does this tell you who's better? Completely different builds. Used completely different. Huh. Interesting. Who else? PJ and Michael Porter Jr. All right, PJ and Michael Porter Jr. Off of this, they're the same age. So off of this, I'm going to say PJ's the better defender by far. Offensively, not that far behind Michael Porter Jr. Michael Porter Jr. is a much better ball handler. Obviously, PJ is horrible at it. That's what this is telling me. Okay. Michael Porter is bigger than PJ. On offense, Michael Porter Jr. is a spot up, off screen, handoff, and cutter. PJ is mainly a spot up, mixed with a pick and roll ball handler, post, roll man, and cut. On defense, completely different. PJ is guarding players of size, while Michael Porter Jr. is defending smaller players. It's very interesting. If Michael Porter Jr. is about 3 inches taller than PJ, why is he guarding smaller players? It's really interesting. Very interesting. Who else? AD and Luka? Sure. It'll look weird. This really only works when you use players that are like similar, because this is like, oh my god. What does this tell you? Derrick Lively plus 121, Daniel Gafford plus 45. Okay. MPJ better offensive ball handling, PJ better defense. Exactly. This tells me that they played two different positions. Can't really go much off of this. Max, Christie, and Klay. That's actually a good one. He's a baby Klay for sure. There's some similarities. Klay is a better defender in some aspects. Christie's a better defender in other aspects. When it comes to their offense, Max is a few levels behind Klay. Okay. Similar builds. They guard similar, and they have opposites, actually. Christie is more of a pick and roll ball handler and a spot up shooter. Klay's a spot up shooter, but also a handoff and off screen. Very similar to the spot up, but then opposite spectrums. Interesting. What's wrong with B-Will? They're saying it's an abdominal thing. All right. Luka versus Kyrie. Yeah, we can do that. Luka can get rebounds. That's what this tells me. Luka can get rebounds. Better than Kyrie. Luka's a better passer. Offense is, I'm not going to say it's similar, but Luka's a good shooter. Kyrie's a good finisher. Defensively, Luka's better. Okay. Different builds. On offense, they're somewhat used the same. Defense, completely different. Dinwiddie and Hardy. Oh, God. What does this tell you? It tells me that Dinwiddie is a shot chucker and a cone on defense. These Jaden Hardy tries. This is horrible. What do you think our chances are against the Kings? Wah, wah, wah. We'll probably lose. Do they need to be traded? Yeah. Gafford, Mark Williams. Listen, Gafford is probably the best backup center in the league. Look at this monstrosity. True shooting, Gafford. Shot quality, Mark Williams. Free throw percentage, some of the same. Trying to see where's the biggest disparity. Deflections, Gafford. Defensive rebounding quality was Mark Williams, but rim defense, rim frequency, and block percentage, that's all Gaff. Gaff's a better rim defender, a rim protector. Much better rim protector. Mark Williams is only used as a roll man in the post. Gafford cuts, rolls, and plays in the post. Their defense is similar. Gafford and Lively, yeah. I think when we did Derrick Lively last time, we realized that, they're just two different players. There are similarities to their game, but there's still difference. Lively's the better rebounder. That's probably about it. Also a better passer, but you have to understand when Lively passes the ball, it's in the DHO. He hands it off. So there's that. But anyway, the game's back on apparently. It's been on for 2 minutes. Y'all ain't tell me? Crazy. Anyway, Max Christie with the ball. Drives, brings it back out. Over to Spencer. Over to Lively. I'm sorry, Gafford. Gafford backing down. Throws out to Hardy in the corner. Hardy drives. Euros. Goes up off the glass. Gets fouled. So get rid of Klay and Dinwiddie, and that will solve the plus-minus problem. You can get rid of Dinwiddie if you want. Y'all ever inhale something spicy and it touches the back of your throat and now your whole throat's spicy? I hate this. Come on, B-Will. You alright. Hardy knocking out free throws. Gafford, Blastoise, Lively, Gyarados. Yeah, that's right, yeah. Big man Blastoise. Big man Blastoise. What happened to Williams? Hurt his hip, I guess. Saying it's abdominal. A floater from the Grizzlies is good. Only 6.5 months till next game. Oh, man. All right. Spencer drives. Goes up with an ugly shot. Is no good. Rebounded by the Grizzlies. They're in the fast break, and they score on us. Yay, we're down by 20 again. So embarrassing. Where is Brandon Williams? I'm going to try and see what's up with Brandon Williams. Because we're getting cooked right now. Left oblique has been ruled out for the remainder of the game. I'm ready to crash out. My man played one game as a Maverick full-time and got hurt. The curse continues. All right. Grizzlies with the ball, guarded by Jaden Hardy. Throws it to the corner. Going to drive baseline at Gafford. No good. They get the rebound. Throw it out to the wing. They take a three on Spencer. They miss. Rebounded by Jaden Hardy. Hardy with the ball. Over to Max Christie. Christie goes up and gets the layup. There you go, Max. I'm shocked you didn't snipe my comment. I don't snipe comments. I'll let y'all say what y'all want until you get disrespectful. A missed three by the Grizzlies, rebounded by Max Christie. Bring the ball down. Jaden Hardy. Inside the gaff, but it's a bad pass. Oh, our ball. Dumont make Jerry Jones look like a saint? Yeah. All right, what are we going to do? Spencer inbounds it to Christie for a three. Way off, rebounded by the Grizzlies. Grizzlies with the ball. Guarded by Caleb Martin. Off a screen from Marvin Bagley. Going to drive on Gaff. Ooh, Gaff got posterized. They dunked on Gafford. I don't know. All right, Najee over to Gaff. Guarded by Marvin Bagley. He goes up. Misses. Gets his own rebound. Passes it back out to Spencer over to Najee. Najee over to Martin. Martin drives. Pivots. Out to Spencer. He takes a deep three. Misses. Whenever the shot clock's winding down, can we not pass to Spencer? We know he's going to do. All right. Grizzlies going to drive. Throw it out to the corner for a three. They miss. Rebounded by the Grizzlies. We can't even get rebounds now. A deep three from the Grizzlies. No good. Rebounded by Gafford. Over to Najee. Over to Spence. Spence for three. Got fouled shooting three. Then would he get into the line, the usual suspect? Yeah. I would like more team ball and less of this, hey, I'm the superhero. Maybe Klay isn't being used right because he looks like he's washed with having one or two pop-off games like Hardaway Jr. would pop off for a few games, you know what I mean? The difference is Klay can play defense. Tim Hardaway does one thing and one thing only. There's a big difference. Cowboys can lose for 30 years, and then you're still Forbes' most valuable team in the planet and sell jerseys like 95. It's very true. Very true. The Cowboys don't have to be good to make money. Spencer knocking down free throws. Grizzlies. Ooh. We strip the ball. Najee over to Caleb Martin. Martin with the ball. Out on the wing. To the corner. Drives. Out to Najee. To Max Christie's going to drive. Christie trying to find a way in. Out to Najee. Najee for three. Knockdown. There we go, Najee. NFL was from the NBA, but a part of Dallas' soul was destroyed with Luka trade. Fair. Very true. All right, Grizzlies with the ball. Marvin Bagley backing down Kai Jones. Pump fake, throws it up, and knocks it down. Max Christie with the ball. Throws a dime pass to Spencer. Spencer on the wing. Kai Jones sets a screen. We throw it to Kai Jones in the basket. He throws out to Martin. Martin to Najee. Najee to Christie. Christie puts on the floor, drives, gets fouled, shooting two. I'll give you that as better defense and can generate some assists, but come on, for $15 million a year, it's pretty cheap to me. Got timeout. Man, we need to make baskets and play defense and cause turnovers. Don't underestimate tiny Asian boys who got them ninja skills. All right, chat. We're not going to win this game. And I guess it's okay. I guess it doesn't matter because we're still playing. But we won't have home court advantage. It is what it is. It is what it is. We're in a timeout. LeBron said the NBA chooses who to give the first pick. Pressure the NBA to give the pick to Dallas. If we get the number 1 pick, we got some investigating to do. Because what the heck? What the hell? What the helly? What the heliante? They're just draining threes, man. Who's your favorite side character in Dragon Ball Z? Mine's gonna be Piccolo. I guess Vegeta. Is Vegeta considered a side character? He's my favorite character in the whole anime. I don't like Goku. Marcel, you look like you've been through the ringer watching this team. I am a little perturbed right now. Max Christie knocking down free throws. Yeah, I'm a little perturbed. Not gonna lie, it's just I miss watching them play good basketball. And if the team loses, the team loses. But I care about them playing good. Play good. And I understand some games you're not gonna play well. You're not gonna win them all. But like, dang, try to do better. Let's play Marvel Rivals. Do you want to add who? Hey, who here plays Marvel Rivals? I may abandon the post game vid just to play Marvel Rivals. I will put my gamer tag in the chat. I'm being so serious. I was playing earlier today because it's a new season. I'm trying to get my comp rank back up. Yeah. Why ain't PJ playing? Because it is time to rest. Rest and recover. Yeah, they're resting a few players. All right, Kai Jones with the ball. Over to Najee. Najee's going to try and drive. Dumps it to Kai Jones. Who gets fouled. He's shooting 2. Good job, Mr. Jones. I ain't going to lie to y'all. There's going to be a lot of Marvel Rival streams over the summer. Let's play Marvel Rivals. We playing ranked. You already know I'm playing ranked. I'm playing. Yo, I've been getting good with Emma Frost. Yeah. That's my girl. That's my girl. Yeah, no, I be killing it. Jazzy's really good at COD. I'm bad at COD. All right, Kai Jones missed the first free throw, but he made the second one. All right. Boy, Emma Thighs out here saving lives. You already know, baby. You already know. Grizzlies going to try to drive on Kai Jones. They go up and under, miss, but there's Huff with the putback. Who is Huff? All right, Jane Hardy with the ball. Kai Jones over to Jane Hardy. Hardy's going to throw up a little floater as he gets fouled to shoot 2. Don't call it a comeback because it's not. Oops, ignore that. Anyway, hit a like spike. There's my Marvel Rivals username. If anybody wants to add me, I will accept all invitations. If you see me on, I'm always down to play. Jane Hardy knocking down free throws. They really unfroze Jay Huff out of some cave to play this game. That's what I'm saying, bro. They put up a little ad on Indeed or LinkedIn, and just people applied to play tonight. All right. Grizzlies with the ball. They pass it to Huff, guarded by Caleb Martin. Caleb Martin has to play excellent defense on this monstrosity who just dunked on Caleb Martin. Good Lord. All right. Marshall with the ball. Shoots a really bad shot. His shot is so flat. What's your rank? I just hit silver. Started playing rank yesterday. So I started playing rank, I think, last night or Friday night. I'm, bronze 2? Last season, I was plat 3. This season, I haven't played too much, but yeah, I think I'm bronze 2. I got to get it up, though. All right, Jay Huff has 20 points. Crazy. Kai Jones with the ball. Over to Najee Marshall. Marshall's going to drive. Pump fake. Out to Martin. Over to Jaden Hardy for 3. Miss. Rebounded by the Grizzlies. Should I just stream Marvel Rivals? All right. Grizzlies passing the ball around. They're going to drive on. Oh, my gosh. The little Asian dude just drove on Jaden Hardy. And I'm only calling him that because I can't remember his name. I don't want to mispronounce it. I don't be disrespectful. But he just drove right past Jaden Hardy. We're losing to the power of friendship? Yeah. Hardy can't even guard a 5'8 guy. Trade him. That's what I'm saying. It's like, Jaden Hardy, you're not that tall either, bro. Go defend him. Hardy foul on defense. No way. Oh, here comes Dwight Powell to save the day. Such an attractive man. You stream that on your Mavs Digest channel? Over the summer, I did a few video game streams, but I only do it during off-season. However, I have decided to make a Twitch. Well, let me rephrase that. I have a Twitch account that I used to stream on. I'm going to start streaming again. Kai Jones with a crazy alley-oop. But yeah, I'm going to be streaming on Twitch more. All right. Kawamura just hit a 3 and got fouled. Got the N1. Crazy. I'm naming him after my short Filipino friend. We're just embarrassed by G League nobodies. Oh, Jaden Hardy committed the N1 foul. Doesn't he do that like once a game? Literally, Jaden Hardy fouls on N1s every single game. Every single game. Hot take. I believe that if it's OKC versus Mavs, Mavs will win it. If it's Kings versus Mavs, Mavs will lose. Mavs is a bad matchup against OKC, but Kings is a bad matchup against Mavs. That's fair. Dwight Powell's jawline would slit my throat. The man's just too attractive. Jaden Hardy with the ball. Off screen from Kai Jones. Passes to Kai. Kai, top of the key. Hands off to Najee. Najee throws it out to Dwight Powell in the corner for 3. Misses. Rebound by Kai Jones. Kai Jones brings it back out. Passes to Najee. Najee dumps out to Spencer. Over to Jaden Hardy in the corner. Jaden, your time to shine. Baseline jumper. Miss. Horrible. All right. Marvin Bagley, top of the key, hands it off. They're going to pass it all around to a 3. No good. Rebound by Jaden Hardy. Hardy's going to bring the ball down. Over to Najee. Back to Hardy. Hardy for 3. Misses. Rebounded by Kawamura. Kawamura with the ball. Over to somebody. Went out of bounds. Saved by Kai Jones. Over to Najee. Najee with the ball. Hands off to Spencer. Have you heard of Michael Porter Jr. maybe getting traded? I'll bet you $1,000 Michael Porter Jr. is not getting traded. The owners do not want to trade Michael Porter Jr. I'm not saying that they would trade Jokic, but I think Michael Porter Jr. is the last player that they would trade. Michael Porter Jr. has a very good relationship with his owners. very good relationship with the ownership. They were. I'll be shocked if they trade Michael Porter Jr. I don't think he's getting traded. Yuki do killing it. He is. I can't take this anymore. I'm going to go watch Hardy highlights. All right, I'm done. It was a 5-second video. You're crazy. Spence wants big time games only. He'll be all right next week. We'll see. We'll see. Man, we're being led by Daniel Gafford with 20 points. I love to see it. Jay Huff has 20 for them. Jesus. Down 25? Yep. Honestly, if I'm the owners, you got to fire Nico, bro. You got to fire Nico if you're the owners. Like, I get it, you signed off on this trade, but, like, you can't double down, bro. You can't look at this and be like, yeah, this was the right move. What? The Lakers are down 20 points to the Trailblazers. Well, who's playing, though? Hold on. Who's all playing for the Lakers? Who are they sitting out? Yeah, the Lakers are playing Alex Len and Bronny James and Dalton Connect as starters. Markieff Morris is starting for the Lakers. Yeah, you're going to be down 20 to the Trailblazers. No Jackson Hayes, no Luka, no Jared Vanderbilt, no Rui Hachimura, no Austin Reeves, no Gabe Vincent, no Dorian, no LeBron, no Maxey. Maxey has not played a single game as a Laker. Interesting. Bronny and friends. Nah, BBL and Bronny got it. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. Shout out to that boy Dwight Powell, the longest living Maverick. Max is still recovering from injury. Oh, I bet he is. What else is new? When is he not recovering from an injury? Didn't he break his pinky toe last year? Was out for like 6 months? BBL Morris. Dwight Powell knocking out free throws. JJ Redick fuming, having to draw plays for Bronny, Len, and BBL. This is the worst game of the season. All right. Grizzlies passing the ball around. On drive, pivot, out to the wing for a three. And guess what? They missed. Marvin Bagley got a rebound. Goes up, misses, gets his own rebound, goes back up, and knocks it down. Yeah, Maxey always breaks something, yeah. Maxey hasn't played on the Lakers yet. He has not. He has not. Inside to Kai Jones, who goes up for a dunk. OMG, I remember earlier this year I was huffing and puffing over Kleba minutes. Oh, how naive I was at what the future held for us all. I'd reverse that trade if it meant that I had to keep Maxey and Markieff Morris. I'd reverse that trade. Another 3 for the Grizzlies go down. Looks like Nugs have 4 seed wrapped up. Clips, Warriors at the big game. Yep. I'm probably going to go watch the Clippers game, but what happened to B. Will? Oblique or abdominal? He's out for this game. We don't know how well he's going to be for the playoffs. I want to say this was a lingering issue for him. Jaden Hardy turns it over. Just passed to the other team. Maxey's there to talk to Luka. Yeah, so is Markieff and Dorian Finney-Smith. No disrespect, but how is Maxey still in the league? Bad decisions. Anyway. The Mavs down by 29 going to the fourth. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. Every time I see Exum get injured, I just know it's hand related. Yep, every time. Every time Dante's hurt, it's probably his hand. Sounds light. Probably, maybe. Losing by 30 against his bench is embarrassing, yeah. The Grizzlies, as a team, are shooting 13 of 34 from 3, rolling 3 of 21. We have 14 turnovers. We suck. Like, you don't even have anything to really do out there. And I'm not even mad at Jason Kidd because, like, bro, the game's going. Sorry, I was watching something and I was just very confused. I'm sorry, chat. I'm still here. I was zoning out. Kings are winning anyway, so we would have been the 10th seed anyway. Nothing really to be mad about here. This game just didn't matter. You're absolutely right. I want to see a Gafford 3 or Hardy posterized. Give me something funny this game. Owners don't know basketball. Just want that casino in Dallas. Kid Nico don't show how much they know about basketball, but more importantly, that care less about the fan base. What did Jason Kidd do? Johnny, don't tell me you think Jason Kidd had something to do with this trade. Came here to say F the Mavs. Right on. Can we please get Malone, fire Kid with Nico? I like Malone's passion. I would give Frank Vogel a shot. I'd give Frank Vogel a shot. Feels like we've been blown out a lot this season. Getting our backs blown out. Left and right. "100% Kid knew?" So what if he knew? What was he supposed to do? Stop it? Could he stop it? That's what I always say. When people say, oh, Kyrie knew, Kid knew. So let's say they did know. What were they supposed to do? What could they do? Luka knew. You know what? I bet Dwight Powell knew. I bet Dwight Powell knew about this trade. I bet that he's like, all right, if you're going to trade somebody, you got to let Dwight Powell know. Because he's the real owner of the Mavericks, is Dwight Powell. First person talking about he takes Blue Chew every stream. Now we get in our back. Yo, I don't talk about Blue Chew at all. I refuse to do ads of that nature. Powell definitely knew. Oh, yeah, Dwight Powell definitely knew. And he was like, all right, as long as it's not me. Dwight Powell, 2013, 2025. We've had this man for almost a decade. Over a decade. Good Lord. I've been watching Dwight Powell for over 10 years. Jeez Louise. You said blowing our backs out? Oh, man, maybe I did. Dwight Powell's has been pulling the string for years, yeah. Dwight Powell was why we got Chris Porzingis. Because they were going to have Dwight Powell play that role. But he's like, get KP. I don't want to do it. Powell's a shadow GM, yeah. You got to run it by Powell. That's the majority owner. Yeah. Since the Rondo trade, yeah. Of course, both knew, Kidd and Irving, but they will never admit it. Okay, but Johnny, like, let's say they did know. Like, what does that mean? That's like if someone told me my coworker was about to get fired, and my coworker does get fired, am I liable because I knew that was happening? What was I supposed to do? Like, I don't know what it means when people say Kyrie and Jason Kidd knew. Okay, if they knew, then what? Then what? What does them knowing about the trade before it happened means? What what does that mean? And we got Dwight because we want a Rondo. That's hilarious. Dwight's about to become the Mavs CEO. Might as well. Digest sponsors Blue Chew on the low. Hey, yo, chill. No, we don't. We sponsored by water. Smart water. Drink water. Dwight Powell's why we got Luka. He was scouting Luka in Slovenia. He has connects. I believe it. Powell was a teammate of Monta Ellis. That's how long he's been here. Good God. Dwight Powell is engraved in Mavericks history, bro. Yeah, this is a situation between Nico, Luka, and Adam Silver. Rob Pelinka, too. Hey, that's why they call him Rob Pelinka. He be robbing other teams, bro. Dwight should, on his legacy, run in a Raptors uniform. Go back to Toronto. Go back to Canada, Dwight. Just do it. Just do it for the jokes. Do it for the jokes. Dwight Powell is part of the community, so that's why he's a Mav for life. Hey. That's a blue chew on that one. Hey, chill. Hey, no party like a Diddy party. Let me stop. Ari needs some of that smart water. He drinks dumb water. I'm just saying, man. Like, people who say that Kyrie and Jason Kidd knew about the trade, like, cool. Did they approve it? Did they say go with it? Did they propose it? Like, if you're like you say they knew, like, they could do something about it. So I promise you, if Mark Cuban knew about the trade, it would not have gone down, and Nico would have got fired. God dang, what happened? I don't know, bro. Like, I'm here watching the same game as y'all, and it's just garbage. Like, we're just getting destroyed, bro. They're on an 0-5 run to start this quarter. It increased Marcel's rivals' performance. Marvel rivals' performance. Well, look. Hey, if anybody wants to team up with me on Marvel Rivals, add me on Marvel Rivals, bro. I will accept any friend request. I'll play with anybody. I love that game. What did happen, bro? They are shooting very well, and we can't play defense. And Brandon Williams has like an oblique injury. 14% three-point shooting? Yeah. Mark Cuban liked the trade? No, he didn't. That's not true. You can't prove that. So just plead the fifth or have the balls to at least say, yes, we knew, but we couldn't change anything. Correct. So just tell the truth and move on. I'm good with that, but both say they knew zero. But what if they really didn't know? Like what if they truly just did not know about it? Like, what if this was a complete behind-the-scenes shadow government society trade where no one knows what's going on? Like, is it hard to believe that no one knew? It sounds wild, but like, I'm just saying. Because there's been no reports that they did know. So I don't know why we think they did. He has a meltdown. Anyone says fire Nico. Who has a meltdown? Dirk's my goat. Jaden Hardy is a minus 45, by the way. Are you serious? Jaden Hardy is a minus 45. Oh, Mark Cuban does. So I got a hot take. For anybody, for like PJ, the players, and Mark Cuban, I don't think they're defending Nico. I think they'd rather the fans have more energy towards the game than about the trade. But that's just me, though. I'm not, y'all know I don't like Nico. I clown him daily. Shoot, this is my super chat animation. I really don't like Nico. If anybody thinks I'm a Nico sympathizer, I'm not. However, I don't know. I feel like it's not so much you're defending Nico versus you want the fans to focus on the game. You come here to watch the game, focus on the game. But I understand how people feel, though. I understand. Kyrie and PJ for Luka back in the summer. Could be nice. Luka and AD. Man. I really think Spencer's going to hold this team back. We need better guards. Tycho, if you don't stop. Y'all, for those that have dogs, does your dog ever just like obsessively lick something? Tycho will generally lick his paw a lot, but that normally means he's got something going on, so we fixed that. But he was just licking a pillow for like 5 minutes straight. He straight up loses us clutch games every single time, D-Pen, every single time. He's only playing because everyone's resting. He didn't play yesterday. Immediately ban Hammer for anyone saying Dirk is overrated. Hey, man. Nah, that's Vipin. He tries to rage bait. So, Vipin, for those that don't know, Vipin is in this chat just working on his rage bait. That's what he's working on. He's working on his rage bait. He's getting good at it. But, yeah. I love my glorious King Dirk. I love my glorious King Dwight Powell. Oh, no! I spilled jambalaya. Oh, well. Not true. Didn't we lose those unclutched games, too? Give him his flowers. Andrew, crazy, bro. Dirk has the best playoff run in NBA history. Ooh-wee! That's one of the best. One of the best. I'm not going to argue that. Marcel, send Adam Silver a letter and convince him to give us Cooper Flag. I'm on it. Spencer and Jane are the minus bros? Yeah. For me, yes. It's hard to believe Kidd and Irving didn't, but you are 100% correct. Nothing would have changed, but Kidd saying about the Babe Ruth Luka trade, that's cool. No, kid, that's not the answer. I saw that, Johnny. I saw that, and it did not surprise me because Jason Kidd says dumb stuff all the time. Jason Kidd does not say good things in front of the media. I've said it for about, I think the entire time I've had this channel, I've always said that Jason Kidd sucks whenever he's talking to the media, to the point where I don't want him talking to the media. He says dumb stuff all the time. But, yeah, I mean, I don't believe that they knew. And even if they did, I'm sure there's not much that could have been done. I don't think that they would come out and say, like, yeah, they told me about it. But regardless. Oh, Dwight Powell 3? We got a Dwight Powell 3! Hey! Woohoo! Dwight Powell 3. My season is saved. My season is saved. All right, I got to tweet this out. Man, I don't even know how I'm going to do this post-game vid. Like, I really don't. Like, what's there to talk about? We got blown out by the Grizzlies. People played bad. He switched it all net. Yeah, that's the Dwight Powell 3, baby. Dwight Powell has made 2 threes this season. That's 2 more than Derrick Lively, by the way. And Dwight Powell is like a 3rd, 4th string big man. Shoot, Kai Jones has made more threes than Derrick Lively. What are we doing here? Jane Hardy for 3. Miss. Rebounded by the Grizzlies. Green FN Dwight Powell. Green FN. I be walking around saying that all the time. Dirk should have had 3 or 4 rings if not for Cuban. Cuban screwed both Dirk and Luka. I'd always argue that everything that Cuban did, he thought he was doing what was best for the team. By the way, saying we lost because we rested players is pure cope. Yes. Yes. Yeah, there's no excuse for its loss. Like, we should have won this. We still had good players out there. We just played like crap. Like, why isn't Najee hooping right now? Like, Najee Marshall has 11 points, 3 turnovers, 2 assists, 3 rebounds. Minus 22. Horrible. You'll never catch me hating on Mark Cuban. I mean, he's not perfect. Like, I'll definitely say that he's made some dumb decisions, but I don't think he ever tried to sabotage his team. I don't think he purposely tried to do anything bad. Every decision he's ever made, he wanted to do what was best for the team. You have to understand, he bought this team, back in the 90s, and he had to learn really quick what it means to build a team and build it, a successful team. He wasn't an owner who just wanted to own the team. He wanted to actually have something good. He also went years without profiting from the Mavericks. The team didn't make him money except for like 2 seasons. I actually know people that work for the Mavericks, and they told me many times around the holidays or just randomly, Mark Cuban will hand them an envelope with like $5,000 checks just because. Like, Mark Cuban, from all that I've heard and all that I know, he is a good owner. Just made bad decisions. But still, you should want some good momentum going to the play-in ideally, and this just wasn't it. This was not it. Max Christie with a fadeaway. 100% agree. Kid is terrible in replying to media, and Nico is worse. Yep, we heard all summer how Live and Gafford shooting threes. Have either of them tried one this year? Nope, not at all. We got a pair of Dwight Powell threes before we saw Derrick Lively take one all year. All right, and then there's Jay Huff with a 360 dunk. What? Did Jay Huff just 360 on us? And then they got another steal. Off the backboard dunk. Oh, yeah. We're not locked in. Almost a 40-point blowout. We're not locked in at all. What is this game even about? Absolutely nothing. All right, post-game title. This changes nothing. Or this was embarrassing. What was that? The Mavericks aren't even trying anymore. I don't know. I gotta think of a good title. What's the most clickbaity title? The Mavericks miss Luka. I don't know. He knew he couldn't afford Luka in a new stadium lease. Cuban would have traded everyone but Luka, and Luka would have been hated either way. Oh, Cuban would have been hated either way. I don't know, man. Do we need a new stadium? I'm kind of cool with where it's at. Kings won. We're officially the 10th seed, even if we come back. Yeah. Mavs are a miserable franchise, pre-Dirk and pre-Cuban. Oh, it was rough. Rough. Mavs really stand on business. They stand on something. That business might be a mountain of poop. The title is We're Done with Hardy and Dinwiddie. Why couldn't they afford Luka again? Oh, no, they could. No. Anybody saying that they couldn't, that the Mavs couldn't afford Luka, it's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. We could. If it would work. It definitely would have worked out. Also, Luka wasn't going to leave, so you probably could have negotiated or tried. Make a video about Powell as shadow GM for postgame. It was really Dwight Powell all along. If you notice, he's still here. And you got to think about it. The player who just doesn't do much and people are like, why are you here? Still here, obviously pulling the strings. No one's going to suspect Dwight Powell as being the mastermind behind all this. Like, I'm just saying. I wouldn't be surprised if he knows a few people that were at those Diddy parties or the Epstein flight log. We need an outfit picture of Dwight Powell titled The Secret Owner of the Mavs. That's what I'm saying, bro. Bro, why did Exum get B-Will minutes? Because B-Will got hurt. Dwight Powell runs Dallas. I agree. Agreed. Cuban does have a patch for the Mavs, but love the money more. New owners are zeros. You have to understand, most owners are always going to have to look at it as a business standpoint because they're the ones who spent hundreds of $millions on it. So I get that. But I don't think Mark Cuban prioritized money over the team. Remember, when he sold the team, he still wanted to be a part of it. And I'll have to find, if someone can find the video, here, I'll do it. We've got like 5 minutes left. There was a video I made last season before the end of the year when they made the sale, like when it was official, and how Mark Cuban was still supposed to be a part of like decision making, that he was supposed to be a part of basketball operations still. And apparently the NBA would not allow that to be part of the sale. Like they would not allow him to put that in the sale, I guess part of the contract agreement when they bought it. So that's why it never happened. But let me see if I can find that video. Let's see. Where is this video? I think it was like right after the playoffs. Remember I made a video about Jamarian Sharp, but yeah, he's going to be huge for us. Flop. I made a lot of videos about Tim Hardaway Sr. I don't like that man. Okay, here we go. I'm about to link the video. Just found it. Boop. All right, so here's my video. If you want to go back and watch it, in that video, I break down the reports that Mark Cuban is no longer in charge of basketball operations. Yeah, so in that video, I kind of go over all of that. That was the start of the downfall. And Argentina hates Mavs. Well, I'm sorry, Dante. No one hates the Mavs more than us. Dwight Powell's so nonchalant, you gotta be a little suspicious. That's fair. Another turnover. Man, we suck. There's no problem with treating it like business. The issue is having no passion or basketball knowledge. Yes. So one thing that I've used to describe like what happened is like the NBA is like a machine. It's a machine. It's heartless. It's soulless. It's a machine, right? And trading Luka was us now a part of that machine. There's no heart. There's no heart and soul in this anymore. It's all about winning, money, profits, all that stuff. So there's no heart in it. 89-128, yeah. Hoping Kawhi, same and healthy this playoffs. Man, we suck, we do. Why does Argentina hate Mavs? Because Luka got traded, so the whole country hates us now. Bro, we're down by a lot. 39 points? I kind of want to see a 40-point blowout. I feel like we deserve it. Thompson agree. Fire Nico. Fire Kid. Make Dirk GM. Offer Luka 3-year deal. 150 mil. Irving 2-year deal. 100 mil. Both 50 mil a year. Luka would come back, but Lakers will offer him max and get Joker. Unfortunately, I don't think all that could happen between now and the summer. Mavs is cheeks today. You mean every day? I think Kyle will be good by November. I hope so. I'm under the impression that he's gonna be back like next February. A lot of people think he'll be back sooner. I'm gonna just go with next February. Give it a year, and then even when he comes back, he won't be 100%. You know what I mean? I want to see a 50-point blowout, 50-point blowout for sure. Because this, I know, man. Luka will be back in 2 years. This is how we cope. I don't want to. No, I don't think he will. Clippers Warriors game scenario is complicated. Clippers can take 4 seed or fall to the play-in. That's so weird. Clippers are just weird. Man, oh man, oh man. This is just sad. Man, this is horrible. Great game, though. This is horrible, bro. We really end the season with 39 wins. Pain. Yep. What was our record after we traded? Like, can someone check? What was our record post trade deadline? How many wins and losses did we have after the trade deadline? Harden, Ben Simmons on the court freaks me out about the Clippers. Mavs are probably not even trying. I can't tell. It doesn't look like it. It's embarrassing. It's terrible. Terrible. Marvin Bagley just Euros and flies to the basket. I like this live. We just chilling. I was commentating, then we were down by 30. I said, I don't know. It's horrible. My stream's a little bit behind, but it shows we're down by like 41. That's horrible, bro. Shout out to them for just trying. Dwight Powell with a slam. If Irving doesn't come back 100% and are playing team next year, then 2 trades destroy us for the next 5 years. Ouch. If we have a similar season next year, you gotta fire people and trade people. This experiment cannot be a long-term thing. This has to have quick results. We were 26-23 at the trade, 13-19 cents. Ugh. Ugh. Horrible. Horrible, but not as bad as I thought. I thought we were like maybe like 10-20, right? Like we're actually like 13-19 is really bad, but like with all things considered. Losing the Kings on April 16th, yeah. Luka looked quicker and more bouncy than I've seen him all season last game. Looks like he's getting into form right as playoff starts. Well, that's good for him. OKC, UFC, KFC. Lakers in 5. Look, playing, staying, even the Super Saiyan. Mavericks in 5. Man, we were 19-10 when Luka got hurt. Ugh. Hate it here. Luka in 5. Anyway, Jaden Hardy's bringing the ball down. Thank you for making sure we don't lose by 40. Out to Dwight Powell. Dwight Powell back to Hardy. Knocks down a jumper. We'll probably lose to Zach LaVine, DeRozan, Kings, but hope B. Will's back for them. We'll see. We'll see. First round, Stephen A. Stephen A. is a clown. Take me to fucking town. Lakers in 5. Y'all crazy. Digest, who you think winning this year? I think Boston. I want to see Cleveland win it. I want to see I really do want to see the Cavs go all the way. Because that'd be kind of crazy. Because until they win another championship, LeBron is forever tied to that franchise for bringing their first chip. They got to win one without him, and I think that will be a nice turning point for them. But the Grizzlies whoop our butts 97-132. We played horrible basketball. Not much effort played. Najee had 11 points. Gafford with 20 still to end the game. Hold on, this can't be right. Let me refresh. Gafford, I guess, does still have 20 points. Dante with 4. Brandon Williams 0. Christie 14. Kai Jones 11. Caleb Martin 6. Dwight Powell 6. Spencer Dinwiddie 8. Hardy 17. We had 18 turnovers, shot 5 of 28 from 3. They shot 15 of 41 from 3. They had 52 rebounds. We had 38. And a whole lot of things went wrong. Lamar Stevens had 31. Who is Lamar Stevens? A guy who averages 2 points, 2 rebounds, and shoots 39% from the floor, drop 30 on us. This man is in his 4th NBA season, and he's only averaging 2 and 2. And he just dropped 30 on us. No, I'm sorry, not 30. Yes, he had 31. I'm sorry, yes, he had 31. 31. Dude is averaging 2 and 2 and dropped 31. This post-game vid might be a rant. This post-game vid might be me clowning the team. Like, I'm actually kind of angry by saying this. You averaged 2 and 2. You dropped 31 points. Yeah, hold on. This is going on Twitter. That's embarrassing. Lamar Stevens, hats off to you, big dog. You did your thing. Who else? Cam Spencer. You dropped 23 tonight. What do you average? Cam Spencer averages 3 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Cam Spencer, 3, 1, and 1. Dropped 23 on us. Jay Huff. Hold on. Jay Huff, who's the return of Shaquille O'Neal, had 22 points tonight. Okay, he averages 6 points, 2 rebounds. Whatever. But still, I think that Lamar Stevens is probably the wildest thing I have ever seen. That's just sad. He was a 10-day this year? Ain't no way! Please give us a crash out post-game video. I'm so serious, bro. I'm just going to talk crap about the team. I mean, this is embarrassing. We deserve to lose. Embarrassing, bro. What? Put Hardy stats too? Oh, yeah, trust me. Jaden Hardy was a minus 44, worse than the whole team. Sure, he was our second leading scorer. Doesn't matter if you have 17 points. You are a minus 44, you bum. Oh, my God. Anyway. Thank you guys for hanging out with me for the last game of this season. We finish up 39-43 for this season. I guess I got to make a post-game vid and talk about how great this game was, how horrible, whatever. Anyway, thank you guys for making this far to the video. I can't even talk. Thank you for making it this far to the live stream. Thanks for hanging out. For those that are new here, welcome to Mavs Digest. At the end of all my streams, I always do a post-game PSA because I take mental health very, very serious. For those that don't know, I was in the U.S. Army for about 4 years. I got out due to injuries, and my transition really wasn't the best. I dealt with a lot of struggles with my mental health. I've got PTSD, depression, and anxiety, and I've tried to take my life a few times. But if it wasn't for therapy, medication, and my support group, I really wouldn't be here right now. And I share this with you guys every single stream because if there's anyone watching that needs someone to talk to, that's going through a rough time, who feels like they don't have anybody, that's far from the truth. You will always have me. My name is Marcel Martin. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or Discord. The Discord link is in the description below. Best way to reach me. I'm very active there. Seriously, you can ask anybody in the chat. You message me, I always message back. I have a day job. I have a full-time job that's not this, so I'm pretty busy, but I always make time for you guys. I really do. It's gonna be pretty tough. Pretty tough. We got the play-in on Wednesday, so we got a few days off. I'm enjoying a few days off, but let me get to this post-game vid, man. We got some stuff to talk about. This team is far from ready, but enjoy the outro. Peace.
Mavericks, we rise, no fear in our eyes. Step onto the court, we cutting ties. Mavericks Digest, bring the heat on the beat. Dallas pride flows from head to feet.
You should subscribe to Mavericks Digest and drink water.